Yo, happy Thursday night. How's everybody doing? Got 4 people hanging out. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm overwhelmed with projects. That's what's going on right now. I got way too many damn projects going on. Got to tackle the front wheel. I just haven't even gotten to polishing it. Look at how miserable that is. I don't know. We'll try to clean it up. We could get it cleaned up tonight. Look at that. I get grease all over my hands already. Off to a great start. Les, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. We got all kinds of parts in the mail this week. We'll take a look at that stuff for sure. The other thing that I'm looking at tonight, kind of want to get motivated. And tackle this darn engine. Made a little bit of progress on it. How nice and clean we got it right here. But it's not so clean as we get over to this side. And I think I got kind of a cool little method. It's working really, really good. Let me get you close in here. I'm actually really excited. That's pretty damn clean. That's kind of clean enough for me. Brian T, first world problems, too many projects. Tyler's in, happy Thursday, y'all. I like that Thursday is like becoming a thing. Thursdays are a thing now. So I basically just did this part of it. Kind of up through here. You can see where I stopped. That's how bad it was, all this black on there. Then came down all the way through here. Made some good progress on it. But man, there's a lot of hours that are going to go into this bad boy. Apocalypse bike. Everything is acquired for the Apocalypse bike. Everything that I need to complete this bike has arrived because I did get the ignition. Okay? This genuine Boyer Bransden electronics ignition system. It's for CB350. Pretty classy packaging. Probably look at this tonight. I went with this. I could have went and got a Shockwave, but those have been out of stock for a while. I'm not sure if those are shipping. I almost went with a Charlie's Place. Almost. And then one of the wrenchers chimed in and was like, dude, you gotta do the Boyer Bransden. So I'm gonna give it a try. This bike is just sitting here collecting dust right now. I mean, it's pretty much together. I mean, engine, and I mean, there's a lot of work to do, let's not lie. But, I mean, the frame is there. It's just hanging and wiring. That's pretty much what we're doing. So, exciting stuff. 125. We might tear apart the front end on that, but, you know, overall, last week when we did this brazing or this soldering, this actually turned out really well. Is it rough? Yeah, it was my first stab at it. But man, I was kind of looking at it this week and I was like, you know what? I think if I practice a little bit, I get a little bit better. I think everything's going to be all right. What is that sorcery? The Boyer Bransden? Kind of sounds like something kind of sorcery, doesn't it? So I don't know, maybe we do a little bit of a choose your own adventure book tonight. I'm kind of open to whatever. I would love to get that front wheel done, get that laced, get bearings installed, and then be down to truing. It's been a busy week, I'm not going to lie. I did not have a chance to really dive into reading about truing and things like that. Brian T, I already got the CP ignition. If I ever get my jugs back, I can start the reassembly of the motor. Awesome, dude. Hope you get the jugs back. Les, my Shockwave seems to be good. I wonder what the difference is from all the others out there. So there is a major difference with the Boyer one. I love the Shockwave, no joke. I have 2 of them. My 70 and my 72 have Shockwaves in them. Love it. Have not had a problem. The one's been in the one bike for 2 years. The other one's been in 1 year. I've been getting about a bike done a year. It's kind of how it's been going. So yeah, the Boyer. Yeah. I mean, we look at it. So here's the. Let's just dive into this darn thing because I'm kind of curious about it too. I'm not going to throw. Well, yeah, I am. You know, Tula Tom from the channel really recommended this a little bit. He was like, man, this looks compelling, and I trust you guys. I trust everybody on the channel, and I started looking into it, and there's one feature about this that I really like, and I think that it's interesting. Look at this. The packaging's beautiful on this. Got little motorcycles on it. What I really like is when you open up a box. I just peeked at it. I didn't open any of the components or anything. Step-by-step instructions, and they're detailed, man. Like, you can tell that the people who wrote these instructions know about these bikes specifically, because they're like, oh, by the way, this little thing's gonna be hanging there, you can move that. But yeah, boom, boom, boom. All the instructions right here, clear as day. And there's a little hint right here about why I chose this one, the Boyer. Look at a little wiring diagram so we can understand what's going on. The other thing that I noticed, and I didn't actually know this when I bought it. I'm not ashamed to say that, but I didn't really dig too deep into it. I was just like, you know what, let's try something different. I've installed 2 shockwaves, so I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and this one definitely meets the bill. This actually comes with the coils, all right? So it comes with the coil. So I bought new coils for the 72 Apocalypse bike, but that's not there. But anyway, yeah, so we've got the wire. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, David Ellis is in. Awesome. Being a rookie at all of this, messing with electronics and wiring scares me to death. I will learn from you guys. David, I'm still very intimidated by wiring. I'm learning a lot. Every time I dive into a wiring harness or dive into the bucket, I'm learning something. I'm learning something every single time. Drew is in the house. Hey, gang, cheers. Oh, cheers, buddy. Might as well, right? Might as well. Got myself a little too hard a ale. Give this a sippy sip during the night. The Facebook group has been growing a lot, by the way. Over 130 now on this darn thing. If you haven't joined the Keep On Wrenching community group, please go and do that. Also, still got stickers. I'm going to be mailing out stickers next week. So if you want a free sticker, go to keeponwrenching.com. Fill out the form on the bottom of the home page. I'll fire that over. And this is what I'm really excited about as well. YouTube channel is past 6,400 subs. Cruising our way to 10,000. If I look at my analytics, we could, if we can keep this going, all right? If we can keep on wrenching going, I could get, we could, honestly, this is not just about me, 10,000 subs on YouTube. That's the goal for 2021. I've set that as the goal. Let's get to 10,000 subs in 2021. Help me get there, share the stream, share the YouTube channel, share the videos when it's appropriate in different places. It'd be really cool, man. It's growing. Every day it's growing. Let's get back to this Boyer. All right, so we got a little length of wire. This is high quality wire. Right off the bat, I can tell you that. It's not cheap stuff. I should move this keyboard, otherwise I'll probably disconnect the stream or something at some point. Don't want to do that, but yeah. So it comes with its own coil pack. And it's the Micro Power coil. So I got an extra set of coils for the next bike. I actually got coils now for the 68 CB. You think that's a great goal? Yeah, I think 10K, we can do it. We can do it mathematically, which I'm not a math nerd by any means, but mathematically, if we keep doing it, we can get there. So anyway, the Boyer, so think about this, just mathematically. You got to buy a set of coils, right? Where are my coils? You got to buy 2 coils, and they're about 40 bucks a crack. I think you can get some off of 4-into-1 a little bit cheaper, but you're going to spend 40 bucks on replacement coils. So here's the original coil. This is what this looks like. There it is. Not original, I mean, whatever. It's a replacement, all right? But here are both of your coils in the Boyer Micro Power coil. Used with blue box only. There better be a blue box in here. There is. There's a blue box right here. But anyway, so the Boyer Bransden, this thing, it's British. Yes, it is British. I'm actually having kind of a hard time finding a lot of information on it. So it's a big content opportunity, I think, for the YouTube channel as well. That's a whole other deal. So here, you spend 60, let's call it 60 bucks. 60 bucks on coils, get them through your door. All right, so here, this comes with the coils. So 60, and I don't know, we'll just add this all up when it's all done. Let's just keep going through here. We got a big chunk of wire. All right, looks like it comes with every little connector that you're gonna need. We're gonna have to do some minor wiring, it looks like, or maybe not. We'll read the instructions and figure it out. We're not installing it tonight. We're just taking a look at the Boyer electronic ignition. I've found some information on forums, and things sounded pretty good about it. Now, it also, see, I haven't even taken this apart. I don't even know how this all works. It also comes with our spark plug boots right there. Let's get these out of here. I believe I bought new ones already for the Apocalypse bike. So any parts that this thing's replacing, it's basically going to go over to the 68, which I think is going to be the next bike. So let's take a look at these. What are the quality of these? Ooh, fancy little red buggers. I'm not sure I like that. Can you just give me a black plug so it blends in with everything else? I would like that. But I guess it's British, right, Les? It's British. They got to be different. So, okay, so there's that. I suppose I probably shouldn't put that on there, but whatever. Drew, I am 100% with you. In fact, I will pretty much replace all the electronics on the bikes, because every time I'm like in the forums watching what people are complaining about and where their problems actually end up coming from, it's always something electrical. So if you're going to run points, get new condensers for sure. Oh my God, just get them, because that seems to be the end of everybody, unless you want to get into testing and all that. But these parts are 50 years old. You know, they're 50 years old. It's like the electronics, upgrade them. It's cool if the old stuff works for a little while, but eventually you're going to have to upgrade. All right, let's keep tearing. The packaging is not bad. A lot of tape. Yeah, there's one big difference though, Brian T. He's saying my Charlie's Place comes as a kit similar to what you have: coils, plugs, wires, boots, and the ignition as well. I think mine came with Z1 Enterprises, or maybe 4-in-1. Okay. Yeah, it's nice that it comes with the boots. So again, like these boots, I mean, let's say these are $5 a crack. I don't remember how much they are online. We could take a look. But let's say those are $5 a crack there. So I would have to buy those. Let's make sure I break everything. All right, we got more wire connectors, so I'm going to have to get good at soldering. I'm glad I learned how to solder last week. Look at that. Sticker. They're on the sticker game. Sticker game. Love it. All right, we got a little bit of mounting hardware. Ooh. You can see it's handmade, guys. I kind of like that about this. There it is. There's the ignition, or this will replace your points plate. That's what will happen here. That's pretty. But you can see these are handmade British parts. Humans could probably bring, air into the situation. But I don't know. It's pretty cool. Very different from the Shockwave. I got the videos on the YouTube channel about the Shockwave. This one's different, but this will replace your points plate. We can take a look at it on a bike. Yeah, me too. I'm curious about everything, Brian T. All right, so here's the blue box. All right, so this is micro power, 12-volt high power ignition. All right, that's what this says. We got a bunch of wires. So these wires and these colors, blue, black, yellow, those are green. I was going to say, are these green? Okay, one of them's green, black, white. Okay, so there's going to be a little finagling, I think, going with the wiring. I got to find a place to tuck this in. Very boutique. Totally, dude. This is kind of special stuff. You can tell like a machine isn't necessarily making it. Okay, I don't know. So this is micro power. Here's our points plate. Or not, it's an electronic ignition, I know. And then here are our coils. So we got that. And then here is the number one reason why I got this. Okay? Let's switch. So the number one reason why I got it, and why when I was reading the instructions, or the directions and all this stuff, and the description, I was like, okay, wait, what did you just say? And they were like, this, take out your timing advance unit and replace it with this. So this gets rid of your timing advance unit. I have one. I got one on the shelf over here. Let's take a look at it. I'm fascinated by this. All right, let's get down here. So this thing, your timing advance. So I believe how it is when I'm reading about these things is that once the bike hits, I think around 5,000 RPMs, this expands like this. It opens up and it advances the timing of your motorcycle just a little bit to keep up with the higher RPMs, is what I assume. So there's a thing about these damn things. Fly9 Victor, welcome to the stream. So there's a thing about these things. I honestly think that it's like a 50-50 shot as to whether or not you get this right. I have yet to figure out like how it is that you 100% know that when you put this in the bike, it's gonna run. Hey Murph, what's up? It's my cat come to say, hey bro, what are you doing? So here's what happens with these things. If you orient this piece, from what I can tell, this piece, or if your plate gets inverted 180 degrees, I'm actually going to go back to how it was. I'm going to put this back the way I had it because I put it together the right way, or as it came off the bike. But if you have this oriented one way and you try to start your bike will just sit there and go, you know, it'll just run. It'll just spin and try and start. And I read in the forums all the time that people are having this problem. And it usually is, I would say 80% of the time, it's because this plate is backwards. It's 180 degrees off in either the center pin or this thing. It can go either way. There's a little notch, but that also is not a guarantee that you've got this thing oriented the right way. It literally is like a 50-50 shot. So what really got me excited with this ignition system is that it comes with it replaces your timing advance unit, and instead it's going to adjust that through a computer instead. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool because these things, they mess people up. And I swear, like, it's a 50-50 shot whether or not you get it right. But I swear, like, everybody guesses wrong the first time, and then they have this really difficult time getting their bike going. It's this darn timing advance unit. So the fact that the Boyer replaces that, I thought that that was a very, very cool, I don't know, it eliminates a huge problem. And then plus you always hear about the springs get weak, so then it won't actually advance, or, you know, the springs there's all types of things, or it's not lubricated enough. You know, it just eliminates all of those problems. You know, because there's videos online of people shortening the springs and stretching them out a little bit so they have like the proper tension. These are probably one of the most finicky kind of things on the bike. Lots of problems come from them. So the fact that this replaces it with that, I'm very curious to give that a try. Hanging out at 15 viewers now on the channel. We've only been going for about 20 minutes. This is awesome. Thanks so much for joining the stream. The Boyer electronic ignition, something new, something British. Right, we're going to put a little bit of British soul in the Apocalypse bike. But how cool is that? I'm excited. I should probably try to repackage this just a little bit, put it away nicely. Because we're a hot minute away from getting into installing an ignition. But, I don't know. This is the last part that I needed to finish this bike. I think I've got every bolt. I think I've got every washer, every rubber seal. You know, pretty much everything I'm going to need to finish this bike, which is awesome. So I'm going to put that in there. That looks the most sensitive, so I'm going to throw that in there. I have no idea how all this went together, but whatever. You get the idea. Just going to be careful with it. It looks first look, it looks like a quality kit. It feels like it's put together well. Now you can get a sense when you lift things, or you feel the quality of the plastic, or you get a sense of things pretty quick. So that's the Boyer. I'm excited. Tula Tom, you better be right on this one. You better be right. Looks like I'll probably have to cut my own spark plug wires. Well, this one's gonna, again, we're gonna learn some stuff together on this bad boy. So Boyer is in, but I also, guys, oh man, it was like just like, Brown Santa, coming in all week. It was really, really, really nice. Stuff's been a little bit delayed out here for some reason. It's been just taking a while to get stuff. So I got a bunch of stuff in the mail, and I was really happy. I was hoping to have some of this stuff last week. I'm going to just put that up on the shelf. Put her over there for now. Let's see. What do we got? 16 viewers. Thanks so much. Welcome to the stream. If you have not already, be sure to go request that free sticker. I'm mailing free stickers out next week. Go to keeponwrenching.com. Scroll down to the bottom of that homepage. Request your free sticker. All right? Go do that. And also, if you haven't already, Keep On Wrenching community group. We're at 131 members. Never thought it would get that big, but it is. Go join up, and we'll get you added. There, I want to spend a little bit of time tonight looking at some of these posts that came through today. Really, over the last 48 hours, we got a lot of really fun content coming in. There was one from Terrence. Why am I not seeing the Terrence post? Gonna have to dig into that. I was getting excited about that one. We're all making progress on on stuff, making progress on projects, and yeah, it's fun to see everybody. But check this out. So, got some David Silver spares parts. The only thing that I have ever ordered from David Silver spares were like little gaskets and things like that. I didn't realize that when you order from David Silver spares, that you actually, in a lot of cases, are going to get old stock. Thus the prices, and why I've always kind of shied away from it. But in this instance, there were things that I needed that just don't exist anymore, okay? Gordrath is in. You're 30 minutes late. We already covered a ton, dude. You missed out on so much. All right, before we get into the really cool stuff from David Silver Spares, let's take a look here. Oh, I did get my throttle shaft seals from that user on eBay. So if you're having high idle leaks in your carburetors, I got the seals. So I got enough. To do one bike, basically. I mean, this is like $40 for these little things. I don't want to buy those damn things. All right, so we got those. Yeah, how much was this? I got to look here real quick. They're very pricey. I hope nobody ever needs to get them. Oh, it doesn't put the price on it, but he did do a handwritten thank you note. I love that. I'll continue to support that guy as long as he's doing a handwritten thank you note. That's very cool. Those throttle shaft seals, man, if yours are bad on your bike, you're going to have problems. These are kind of pure gold. Kind of take care of these. Up to 20 viewers tonight. Hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. We're about to dive into some David Silver spares parts for the 125. Yeah, these darn little buggers. My first bike, that's what got me, or kept me from the finish line for probably a good month trying to figure that out. Again, that was my first bike. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But now, as you kind of do it, you kind of figure stuff out. But take a look at this. Gordrath, you are forgiven. Yeah, Ron, I thought Vika's post was legit. I mean, it's something to kind of test your concept just a little bit, right? It's like the whole concept of the gas and the gravity meeting at the same spot. Before you put the carbs on, why can't you just check that? And to make sure that you're in line, because sometimes you got a hanging float or something. I don't know. I think it's worth doing as like a pre-test for sure. Yeah, the install video for the seals is interesting. There's some nuances to that for sure. Yeah, Gordrath. I know. I covered that up. I shouldn't have got those on camera. I was being real careful about that. That's why I folded it and I moved it around, all that stuff. But yeah, here, let's dive into David Silver spares. So I didn't realize that they literally, it's old stock. You're getting old stock. And when I opened the box, what a pleasant surprise. I really thought that I was going to get like just kind of a reproduction. Look how the interior paper is deteriorating inside of this headlight bucket. This is the headlight bucket for the 125S. It's crazy how it's like all deteriorating. Look at that. That bag is 50 years old. Oh, the one on the box. Oh, I've been outed. There. Didn't see that one, man. Oh, well, now I'm totally exposed. Anyway. God, it almost makes me hurt inside to like tear this bag open. I don't want to tear this bag. We're going to open this bag with a little bit of respect. I don't remember how much it cost. Let me see if it's on the chart. $29. This was only $29, which is why I bought it. Which is why I bought it from David Silver Spares. A 1974 CL125 headlight bucket. Let's get my sharp scissors. Let's get my sharp scissors. Let's just cut this bag open nicely. Yeah, I was surprised. Well, that's why I bought it, dude. Brian, I was like, $29, I'm in. These things were selling on eBay for a lot more. All right. Let's get in here. Look at this. This thing's just been sitting on a damn shelf. The paper around it has deteriorated. Oh my God. Look at that, guys. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Look at that. I'm with you, dude. It's pretty cool with the paper disintegrating. Look at that old Honda logo. Oh, I love that. I see. I'm starting to get like how some people are really into original parts, and why new old stock is so important, you know, so special, you know. Get my feather duster out. Almost don't want to touch this with human hands. Yeah, David, this is minty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we got a little number on it, stamped on it. What's it say? HM22M. Look at that. That is really beautiful. So it came with the side spacers in place. My God, guys, like when's the last time that this was... Hasn't been touched by a human being, I would say, probably since the 1974. I mean, the bike's a 74. The headlight buckets are different on some of these as you get going. I don't know. I think this is like unpackaging a piece of history. I don't even care if it's sick or weird. New old stock, $29, David Silver Spares. Like, it has to be new old stock if it's sealed in a bag like that, unless David Silver Spares is like super like deceptive. Like, this even feels like old plastic. You know that old feeling? I don't want to throw any of this away. Like, I'm going to put that in there. Yeah, so I'm kind of curious. I'd like to get into that headlight and see if we have HM22M over on that. That is freaking cool. I'm kind of jamming with that. More like that. More content like that, Brian. That's how I kind of feel about that. So here's the reason why I got the headlight bucket. Oh, frame the bag. That'd be fun. Look, you can see how it's all chipped up. It's all ground out. It ain't in good shape, but we can get it out pretty easy. Because we can't go through all this effort and then go and slap this thing together. You know, like that. That looks like about a 12 millimeter to me. Yep. Oh, let's see if we can get that out of there. Yep. That one broke free. Let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, that one broke free too. It's a little tougher. I might go get the ratchet out. See if make sure there's not a nut in here. There might be. Oh, yep. All right, so I'm going to need a 12 millimeter wrench, 12 millimeter ratchet. That's what's happening here tonight. See, there's my 10. Had all this stuff organized. 11. There's my 13. Oh, geez. There's a 13. There's a 12. We're in business. Now I just need a ratchet. Grab that. Ooh, and I just bashed my knee. Oh, that's no good. So there's, I'm going to show you this. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I wish I had my low camera. But there's just a nut inside of here. Guess I don't need this extension today. There is a ground cable connected here. I should actually take a picture of this bucket. Let me do that, actually. I'm going to take a quick picture of this bucket, take a bunch of angles of it. Pictures, pictures, pictures. I'm not going to put the tires on tonight because I got to true them yet. I got to true the tires. And I did not have time to like kind of indulge myself in that tonight. I'm just taking a ton of pictures. This should be all pretty standard, but my goodness, sometimes it is really nice. Like here you can see, here's kind of a weird nuance. The speedo cable actually goes right through that headlight. Just try to get every little angle that you can think of because you never know what you're going to need. My first bike, I had over 2,000 photos. I've been compiling all of that, and I'd like to do like a little journey video on that. Brian T, I donate to watch the struggle live of installing tires. We'll do it. We'll do it on stream. Star Carrier, welcome to the stream. Yeah, wouldn't that be like that? That's legit parts. Right there. That's legit parts. I watched a really good little little mini documentary on the history of Honda, and it was just a good story. Check it out. It was on YouTube. All right, so we've got locking nut, washer, nut, bolt, all of it there. There's just a little grounding plate right here. That slides in, that like locks into the bucket. We'll see if these numbers match. And over here, same deal. This is cool. This is kind of just a natural progression kind of towards what I wanted to accomplish tonight. 19 viewers on the stream. Thanks so much for watching. Get your free sticker at keeponwrenching.com, the form at the bottom of the page. Okay, there's a ground on this side as well. It looks like there's a little space. No, okay. So same deal. Nut, bolt, washer, locking washer right here. Again, we're going to try to save as many of these old parts as we possibly can. And there's our bucket. So we're going to have to come down here, get our speedo cable off. That just screws right off here. Fly 9 Victor, not sick or weird, maybe just a little OCD. Luckily, my wheels were true. Got my front on yesterday and my back on today. Just need new brake pads for the rear drum. Nice. Gordrath making progress. All right, so that cable slides through the entire bucket. You guys see that? Look at that. It actually goes up through the bucket. Your Speedo cable comes down along the left fork ear and down into that wheel. All right, so it kind of comes up and through and then up into the actual bucket. There's also some sort of a little bracket here that was probably attached there to hold that. And let's get this headlight out of here. What's going on? One flathead screw right there. See if I got a flathead. This 125 has been just kind of fascinating me. It's been kind of fun to like be online looking at parts and like where, oh, hear that? I hope you guys heard that. It was like that rusty crack. Love it. I'd like to just, again, I want this to be a little bit of a budget build, but there are a few parts on this that I just don't have, and I'm not going to put this crusty bucket back on there because it's going to be a beautiful bike, you know? Gordrath. Literally only need 3 or 4 more things, and then I'll be ready to ride. Nice, dude. Spring's coming. I almost uncovered the gold one and took that for a spin. It was getting warm. Ooh, like that's kind of an interesting bolt. There's actually a little hole in the end of this bolt. I wonder what that would be for. Some sort of a locking mechanism. Have to investigate that. But this is all standard wiring right here. Blue, green. Is that white and yellow? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of just pretend that you guys aren't even here. And this is what I'd be doing in the shop. I just have my camera and try to look at all of my connectors coming out of things and take a good picture. Just make sure you can kind of see everything. Like some of these are double bullets, some of them are single bullets. Just take pictures, can't hurt. Especially on a bike, you don't know if it's 100% stock. Okay, we got the 2 blues. That's definitely worth noting. So that's your headlights, so that's high and low. Shoot, why not? Looks like there's one unused white there. That's interesting. And then we got a bunch of ground. Ground, green is ground, ground is ground, you know. All right, headlight buckets off. It's getting rusty. 21 people on the stream. Go get your free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. There's a form at the bottom of the homepage. Fill it out, and I will mail you a sticker. Look at that. That's low. God darn it. I gotta stop, man. Now I'm like, now I want a new headlight. So here's the rat's nest right here. The thing of nightmares. Once you do a couple of them, though, it starts to get better. I think you just got to do it a few times. Again, I'm just going to get my camera. I think this is just a really good best practice to get into. I'm going to actually turn my flash on as well. Make sure you never know when you're going to see something in a photo that you take. Look for something kind of weird. Something that might look confusing. New Albany. We got a website visitor, somebody getting a sticker, hopefully. Awesome. Love it. I love like sitting down on Sunday nights usually. I sit down and fill out all the sticker requests for the week. I love sending them out. All right. Let's kind of go meticulously through here a little bit. It's like this is kind of like one of the painful sides of Working on motorcycles. We got all our blacks. Black. Something fell. What was that? Oh, that's just a piece of dirt or something. Blacks. Be nice to get her down to the main wiring harness. We could kind of gauge the health of everything. This one's being a little stubborn. There we go. Got it. Everything should match up at the end of the day. Black stripe, black and white. Black and white. We got a yellow to yellow. Yellow to yellow. Green, yellow, green, yellow. Everything should just be matching up. We should have a big batch of light stuff in here. Yep, oranges. Oranges are all tied together here. There's our oranges. That's going to be our left side lights. Oh, one bullet connector is getting fussy on me here. I want to break it, but I can see it. That one's soldered in. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. Green is ground. Green is ground. Look how that green is tied into a four-way. That goes right into the side of that light bulb. I don't know, Les. That's actually a really good question. I'm not sure. I've been kind of looking for a regulator rectifier upgrade for this bike, and I haven't really seen it yet. Okay, there's that. My ground cable just fell on the ground. We'll put that over there. What else? We should have a blue bundle in here someplace. Isn't this it's kind of a heartbreaking moment when you start tearing this all apart, because you know you're going to be having to put her back together. Okay, here's my light blues. So right lights. It's all there. Again, we're just trying to get this bucket off, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper in. 22 viewers. We're inching our way towards 30. 30. Can we get to 30 tonight? Can we break the all-time record of 35? Share that stream. Thumbs up the stream. We're tearing into an old motorcycle. This is a 1974 CL125S. It's starting to come apart. All right, here's our front brake switch. It's right here. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera, or I gave you a kind of a bad shot there. What else do we got free? Everything's matching up. Everything's matching up perfectly. All right, that is one of our switches. I think it's the right switch. No, that's the signal lights. That's the other side. This is this. Bam. And just a couple more. One more. Brown to brown. Just like that. And like that. And we're down to our main wiring harness. We're all in on the 125S now. There is no turning back. No turning back. And here it is, and let's see if the numbers match. All right, so we've got a number. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a number. HM 22M. HM 22M. Beautiful. All right, 125S has a perfect, okay, cool. And it's got this in there, so I can actually take this screw out of here. Put that in there because we're going to need it when we put it back together. Might as well just put it back where it needs to go. But yeah, this was cracked pretty bad. Gouged up, big old gouge. That's what our new old stock one looks like. I can't believe this was $29. I mean, that's what I'm talking about too. Like, remember like last week, I was just talking, look at that, my hands are all filthy. I was talking about how I really like working on the 125 because the parts are so cheap. Like everything is so cheap, and that's a perfect example of it. Gordrath, dielectric grease on all of those connectors. Yeah, we put it back together. Bike Week Nation. This is what I'm doing, the wiring harness to a 175. Nice, dude. I'm a long ways from putting it back together, but we got this. We got this. Nice. All right, so that was the first little part. Get you a little bit of elevation here. Let's put this back in the Honda parts bag. And there it is. I love it. I love it. I think that's freaking cool. 22 on the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Go to keeponwrenching.com, get that free sticker. You know you want a free sticker. Just go to keeponwrenching.com, get a free sticker. There's a form at the bottom of the page. All right, we'll put some parts away here in a little bit. I got all those parts from that front light that I need to get to, but there's another thing that I got. One thing I've been noticing is that 6-volt batteries are really hard to find. And when I ordered this, I didn't know that I was going to get an original part. Check this out. 23 on the stream. How cool is that? Look at this. BN63B battery. Made in Japan. Are you kidding me? It's a dry battery, so it needs acid. Steve, welcome to the stream, man. We're unboxing old, new stock parts, man. It's an old, new stock battery. That's what we're looking at now. Thanks so much for joining in tonight. Great to see you. Gordrath, I just need a new headlight, drum brakes, master chain link, rear turn signal post before I can ride. All right, so you've got $50, $80, $85, $100. I think you can get that done for $100. All right, so we got our tube. So this is an old stock. This is the part number in the manual. They don't make this battery anymore. David Silver Spares sent a freaking new one. 24 on the stream. Go to keeponwrenching.com to get that free sticker. I will mail you a free sticker. You just got to go to keeponwrenching.com. Go to the bottom of the home page. Free stickers are available. Fill it out. I'll mail you one. I do it on Sunday nights. I sit down on the couch and I send out stickers. Also, be sure to check out the merch store. Go donate. You can go to merchandise. Got a lot of cool stuff. And get yourself a hat, get yourself a mug, get yourself all kinds of cool stuff over there on keeponwrenching.com. Good. But look at this. Look at this. Am I the only person on here right now that thinks this is freaking cool? Like, this is amazing. Like, this is incredible. There's instructions. Look at this. The yellowed paper on the instructions. So it's never been filled. But it gives you all the instructions that you need to follow. Look at how, my goodness, how small is that print? I love how the paper is yellowed. I'm sure this paper was not yellowed when it was put in this box. Battery type. So here's the deal. With the 125S, it's a 6-volt battery. That's what's really, really hard to find. So it'd be the 6N63B. Yep, 6 volts. It's a 6-volt system on that little bike. Right, Gordrath? I'm telling you, how cool is that? You can see everything in that. I don't know, Star Carrier. I'll figure that out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, if you can't get what you need to put in the darn thing, I mean, that sucks that they're selling it. But you know how I roll. I just kind of do stuff. I just kind of roll through this stuff. I'm not thinking too much. I'm like looking at things that I need, and I just go and figure it out. I buy it. And then I buy it, then I got to figure it out. It's kind of like that Boyer ignition that we looked at earlier, you know? I don't know. Star Carrier, Gordrath. Yeah, it's where I get my acid. What kind of acid are we talking about? We're talking about battery acid, right? I hope that's what we're talking about. So anyway, that's the other part. That's the last part I think I got. Yeah, from David Silver, that was it. I did not think, like, when I ordered those parts, man, I did not know that I was going to get old stock, like original stuff, which is pretty cool. All right, Gordrath, you can get it at AutoZone. Yeah, love it. Made it like a little history project, man. Made it like a fun little history project, being able to dig through those old parts. And I also got some other stuff. Got a bolt kit for it. Got this from 4-into-1. Again, this was like $10 or something like that. Oh, the Apocalypse looks nice lurking back here. Yeah, this is going to be a sweet bike. Can't wait to get this one done. It's going to be beautiful. I agree with you 100% less. So yeah, we got these. Get you down here. So these are, you know, why you want to muck around with all those JIS busted heads and all of that. So it's an Allen head set. Full bolt set for the engine. All the covers, everything. So that's for the 125. Cables are proving to be difficult, but I was able to find 4-into-1 did have a clutch cable. So clutch is probably one of the most important darn things that you could have working and operational. So I did get a new clutch cable for the 125. Again, it was cheap. It was not crazy at all. And then the last little tidbit. I'm a big believer in replacing the shocks. I don't know. I don't necessarily trust rolling on 50-year-old shocks. So picked up a replacement set. Not original, not David Silver spares or anything. Got these onto 4-into-1. But I think these will do very nicely. Let's go compare these real quick to the originals. Let's do that. That's pretty nice open spring on this. Let's hop over to this camera. Let's move over here. And might have to go a little handheld here. I'll try to be as stable as possible here in a second. Let me get down here. And let's see. How close? I'd say that that is pretty damn close. And I'm going to say that those are going to work. The coil is a little bit looser on the new one. See, this one's compressed quite a bit more than this one. That's the only big difference I'm seeing. The top, a little bit narrower, not much. That's no big deal. Lengthwise, should be fine. Should be fine. But yeah, you know what? From a galloping horse, it's going to be just fine. So yeah, we got that. And just like that. It's pretty. I think those are going to look nice too. Yeah, I got in a little bit of an Essentials kind of little buying spree for the 125S. I was like, well, I'm going to need that. And, well, it's only $8. That's only $12. That's not bad. I was paying double that for the CB350. Oh, well, that's only $9. Then pretty soon you spend $100. You know, that's kind of how this stuff kind of works. So that was that. Might as well put this away proper, right? So these were really cheap as well, which is really great. Making progress, one part at a time on the Apocalypse or on the 125S, for sure. Don't want to lose those seals. I'm going to lose those seals. It's going to suck. And again, 4-into-1. Oh, ouch. 4-into-1. I had those parts in like 3 days. Had those parts in like 3 days. No joke. No joke. 125S. I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too, because we're gonna be doing it on the live stream. Gordrath put new mufflers on today, but the left side is backfiring from a gap. Do you have a vid on how to do mufflers properly? Well, I don't know if it's the muffler install that's the problem. If it's backfiring, see, what does that mean? I'm trying to remember when I read all this stuff all the time. It's running too rich, right? If it's backfiring out of the mufflers, it's running too rich. If it's backfiring out of the carbs, I think it was running too lean. Or what was it? I can never remember which way it goes. That's why you got a freaking book. And honestly, that's why we have the internet. Like, let's be honest. That's why we have the freaking internet. So we can just go to the internet and figure it out. I don't think it has anything to do with the muffler install itself, though. Sounds like a carburation issue. Left side is backfiring. Colin's in. Welcome to the stream tonight, man. Hope everything's going well. I don't know. I'm like staring at these darn things. So we got a choice. Wish I could do like a quick poll. What would you rather see? Would you rather see tackling this, or would you rather see how far we can get in dismantling this? What would you rather see? That's the question. I'll hold off here because I know the chat's just a little bit behind. But let me know. Do we want to polish some wheels, or do we want to tear into a 125S? Get that front end off, maybe get it on the ground, get the wheels off of it, and then get to work on pulling the motor? That would be an ambitious project tonight. That would be an ambitious project tonight. That could be kind of fun. You let me know. Type it in the chat. Let me know what you want to see. We'll make it so. I'm going to get this stuff out of here for now. Yeah, we could pull the wire. I kind of... anyway, you let me know what you want to deal with. Brian T, 125. I mean, we could sit here and polish the engine too. We've got that, but whatever. Those two choices. Polishing, or let's just say polishing, or tearing into the 125S. Gordrath. It's too rich running. I need to do float adjustment, but it's pumping fumes and such from where the muffler is connected. Oh, so Gordrath, what you might have missed, and I could totally see how somebody could miss this. I would have totally missed it. Let's pull it. Bike Nation, do the 125. Awesome. What you might be missing, and that is important, are these graphite gaskets. That's might be what you're missing. Would be the graphite gasket. That could lead me to showing you something else. Got the other replacement muffler from Common Motor. So we're in great shape there. And where that goes is, let's see, how do I show you this? Oh, wrong camera. Oh, that's spun over there. Oh yeah, because I turned it. Oh, and that one went there. Okay, right there. So where this goes is it actually is going to go into here to here. And then your head, you connect that to your header. So you need this. Did you get this? This would be something super easy to forget. Yeah, you need these. So this came with some sort of a spacer in here. This muffler came with, but this is metal. This isn't graphite. I'm going to use the graphite ones. I haven't had a problem when I use these, but I can see how you missed this part. Let's see if we can find one online here real quick. That would be my guess, is that you missed that. Which is easy to do, because it just looks like garbage coming out of the, you know, when you're pulling that whole exhaust apart, it just kind of looks like garbage. What are they? CB350 exhaust, gasket. I think they're graphite. Yep, there they are. So common motor, Partzilla, $9. Yeah, like here, oh, here, 3B, $20. So let's see if this is for a pair on common motor. In stock, sold individually. So they're $20 on common motor. And Partzilla, let's make sure this is the same part. Sometimes you can't totally trust what you're seeing. Gaffler Musket by Honda. We could check the part number. Fits the following. Let's just make sure it's... Wow, they used this gasket a long time. 19... Oh, geez. How the hell am I guess I could do a search. $9, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is the other one. You need those copper ones as well. Common, do the ton. That's kind of a useful site sometimes. Header to muffler seals. You're not going to buy those at an auto parts store. You're going to have to go someplace else. I'm surprised 4-into-1 didn't pop up. I'm surprised that there weren't some other sources here. But $20 a crack for those. So that's another $40 into your freaking exhaust. But that's how that goes. And that goes into your header. And then you've got your clamp. You know, and then you got your clamp that goes kind of around there. You know, right here you got your big clamp that clamps it all together, and that makes it airtight. Oh, and that damn thing just fell in there. Come on. Oh, whew. Oh, God. Anyway, so I think that's it. That's your ticket. You got to look for that. I think you can get them cheaper, though. I'd hunt around a little bit. So I got to put that part away now, and then I don't want to crack. These will like break too. Like they're very, very fragile. So you want to be careful with those. And I'll take this, put this in there, that in there, put that back in the box. And let's see, what should I do? All right, let's grab a pair of gloves and let's start getting to work. Let's start tearing this thing down a little bit. Start tearing the 125S down. One thing I'm going to do, I think, just while I'm doing this, is that I think I'm going to need my low tripod, which I'm really glad that I have I have this option. But I only have 2 camera mounts, so I got to change things up here. I'm going to take this camera off of here. Bear with me 1 second. I think it will greatly benefit your viewing experience tonight if I take the time to set up the low camera. What's Tyler saying? Tyler's saying something. Oh, it's like, is that magnetic? What's going on? There we go. There we go. Low camera hooked up. I agree with you, Gordrath. So now, if I go over here, we should have a nice camera. There we go. Nice low camera for you. Just like that. All right, I love it when it works out. Cool. Loving this. Fun so far. Tyler, my bike came with aftermarket exhaust, and I didn't see those when I took it apart. Got to look into that. Look into it. It might have had one of the metal collars. I haven't used one of the metal ones, but I think that graphite just to me seem like it would make a hell of a lot of sense. 25 people on the stream. Again, thanks so much for joining in. We're tearing into a 1974 125S tonight. If you have not already, make sure that you go to keeponwrenching.com and request your free sticker. Free stickers. Form at the bottom. Form at the bottom at keeponwrenching.com, all right? Just go get your free sticker. Absolutely love it. Are we ready to get to work? Got my gloves on. I got a good attitude. Feeling good. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's dive in. I think I'm going to have kind of a high angle and a low angle for what we're doing here. And kind of what I'm anticipating, because there's no center stand on these bikes. There's no center stand. So I don't really see how I can get the rear wheel really up. So I'm just kind of looking here as far as how would I attack this? I think getting the front wheel off first would make sense. Actually, just pulling the whole front fork is what I might do here. It's good. I love this little cinematic rise that we can get out of this stupid thing too. Da-da-da. Look at how nice that 125 cover looks already. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go over to this one. I think this is going to be more pertinent for what we're looking at right now. I think what we need to do is start tearing into this top end here just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Maybe get these bars out of there. That might be one of the easier things to do. Just kind of trying to take an inventory here just a little bit. Yeah, this has to definitely come off here. This has to come off. I always find it just easier just to pull the main bolt here. Sorry, it's moving around. Just trying to get myself situated here. 26, can we get to 30? Hit the like button, thumbs up button. Let's get this thing out there tonight. Let's break the record, 35. Thanks so much for joining the stream. I think, yeah, just pulling this main bolt is going to be where to start on this. I believe that should be a 10 millimeter. It is. Got my 10 mil right here. And where did I put my ratchet after I dealt with? Oh, I put it away. I put it away like a real mechanic would. I put it away so we can tear into this thing. Man, thanks so much for being here. It just makes it so much fun to work on these things when you're hanging out and I look over and you guys are chatting, everybody's going off. It's awesome. And it's kind of cool that while I'm like tearing through some of this stuff, ooh, Star Carrier, good idea. Oh, my bolt fell on the ground, or my nut fell on the ground. I have to eyeball that. There, I see it. Pull this off. Yeah, milk crate, getting it out of a little crate. Looking around, I don't have a milk crate, but we'll be able to figure something out. Where'd that nut go? There we go. Again, I'm going to try to keep my parts as organized as possible, keep everything together. Again, I always just find it easier just to pull the whole handle right to begin with, because you don't know what kind of madness you're going to get into inside of these. They can get really rotted out, really corroded. So then you can just kind of tilt this out. Oh, this is bent a little bit. All right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another front brake cable, so I should actually caution myself, go a little bit slow here. This is backing out of there, which is nice. Hopefully, it's going to back out enough for me to get this out of there. How much more do we got? There we go. Boom. That just came off. That is attached to the front wheel. So we could keep that all as one unit. There's our handle. We can clean up that handle. We'll reuse that handle. I don't have no problem with that handle. All right. Front brake switch. Here's a little something. For some reason, I really like trying to save these original wire ties. They can be kind of tricky, but you can tell this original stuff right here. You can just tell by like the yellowing. I like to try and save them. Some people just rip it right off, but you know, this stuff has been there for a long time. Kind of respect the bike a little bit. See if I can get it to move without breaking it. Come on, it's tricky. You gotta kind of like pull back on it just a little bit. All right, got that off. There's one little crack in it. Not too bad though. Definitely worth saving. I'll save that. Here's our front brake switch. This is like, I mean, if you've done a 350, you could totally do all this stuff. This is all pretty much the same. for now, do I just look at how deteriorated this is? Let's see if I can give you guys a little better angle here. Make sure we're focused. This one, yeah, this one does the same thing. It drives out. I'm going to leave that in place. I don't need to take that out. Front throttle, already took that off. We took that off in the last stream, so that isolates those bars. And clutch cable is really the only other thing to come out of here. And then we could get the bars off. That's just the same process, basically. Oops. Get you down. Ooh, that's nice. Nice light right there. Beautiful. We'll tear that apart. Get into that. 10 millimeter wrench, 10 millimeter socket. We'll get you into there. Let's do it like that. See if we can get a cracky crack. Yeah, it came right off. Awesome. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Tell people about the stream. It's kind of the only way this thing grows is if you tell people about it. And I sure would love to get this thing growing. I dropped that one on the ground too. I got eyes on it. Pull this out. Shane, you should be able to find the front brake cable. I got a front brake cable, throttle, and clutch cable. Okay, perfect. That's what else you need. From 4 into 1 or 2 fast moto. I haven't heard of 2 fast moto. Speedo cable is tough. Okay. All right. I haven't heard of that other one. I actually want to archive that tweet. Or that, not tweet, chat. Because, yeah, that's important. That's good information. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I haven't heard of that website. I'm definitely doing a lot more research now when it comes to finding parts. Bam. 2 fast moto. Nice. Colin, I got my motorcycle temps. What's that mean? Temps. Motorcycle temps. I don't know what that means. Brian T., you don't know what that means either. Motorcycle temps. Shane, too fast isn't the most user-friendly, but I've found some parts on there for my CL. Perfect. You know what? Sometimes the best sites are ones that make you work for it a little bit, and you can find the random parts, right? Because nobody else is putting in that effort to find that right part, and you got to bury through some like horrible freakingly designed website. Oh, the writing part. Nice, dude. Good. So you're making progress. Good. Good, good, good. Congrats. All right. So this should be all. Oh, duh. I totally got ahead of myself. So again, I always just find it easier just to do that. Just take that bolt out first. Oh, man, why are these all crimped up like that? This is going to need a little bit of love to get this to go. I think I need just a little bit of WD. Get that to come out of there. It is packed full of stuffs. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. That WD just kind of broke through there. Now that should come out of there. What is going on? It's like almost welded in there. Stuck in there. Come on out of there, buddy. Let's not make this harder than it has to. Got a new clutch cable. I'm not too worried about it. But if I can save, there we go. Save an old cable that's still serviceable. You never know. During the apocalypse, it might come in useful. Temps. So it's like, is it like a temporary license? Is that why they call it a temp? Just pull this out. Oh, sorry, I'm giving you like the greatest freaking view of this. It's kind of nice that this is coming out by hand. Feel good about that. And yeah, this is like a weird little cable. There we go. Get her to come out the rest of the way here. And our handlebars will be free. Oh, man. That's a tricky one. There we go. Now, okay, so this just came here. Somebody, someday, might come across this stream if I name it appropriately, and we can figure out how to route that clutch cable, because that's going to be a question that we're going to have to deal with again. So, take pictures just like everything else. It's coming out of here, and let me get you up over here. I want to see how this kind of routes. So it's routing from here. Okay, it does not go underneath the handlebars. It goes in between the loop on the handlebars. Then it actually comes down. So it's actually coming up from the middle on this one. And then it runs under the tank, right underneath the carburetor, and into your mount. That's how it goes. So it kind of crisscrosses the motor. It's not underneath the latches for the handlebars, though. But then it loops under the tank and then underneath the carburetor. So that's how that goes. That'll be hopefully a good reference later on when we get to that point. Let me get this camera positioned. And we'll switch over and we'll get these bars off of here. Just keep going. All right, these look like 10 millimeters to me. That's what it looks like. A bunch of 10 mil to get the bars off. Whoa. Ooh, that extension that I had previously would be useful. Does this longer one will work? I have no idea where the hell I put that. These look like 4 10 millimeters that we need to get out of here. Yeah. Everything's coming apart on this. Pretty smooth. It's got some major rot, though. There's some major rot. Ooh, this one. Ooh, there's that crack. Oh, I hope you guys can hear those old bolt breaking cracks. Colin, yes, because you can't take the training course without knowing the basic knowledge about a bike, which seems backwards, but it's the rules. I don't know. When I took the Harley Riders Academy courses, I kind of appreciated the class. I learned stuff. I actually learned quite a bit in that course. I'm glad that I had that knowledge. It's good. But I did kind of feel for the people in the class who had obviously never ridden a motorcycle before. I do remember there were several people in that were trying, but you kind of got to have a little... They're tricky. They're tricky little buggers, especially if you don't know like how to drive like a manual car. There's a learning curve for sure. All right, so we're going to take these 4. They should come loose. Keep that together. We'll sandblast and paint and clean all of this stuff, de-rust all of it. Hopefully this will just play nice with me here. Bars. Put these parts over here. Got a little cafe racer style going on now. Let's bolt them back on. Should just lift right off. We got our switch wires. And that should be it. Bam. There we go. Bars are off. These will go right into the tote. We'll deal with them just like we have on every other project. I want to move this brand new headlight bucket that I got. Put that in a very safe spot. All right. Now, okay, which view are we at? We're at this view here. All right. This is kind of fun. I'm having fun tonight. It's a learning curve. If you do, if you do know how to drive a manual transmission car, the whole concept of riding a motorcycle is a lot easier. That, I do believe that for sure. Okay, next thing I really want to focus on is getting these fork ears out. And then we'll work our way through the fork and we'll get the front down. Like, these things tear apart pretty simple. I can already see on this one, it's got kind of the older style for the triple tree kind of on it. There's no pinch clips, no D clips, nothing. We just got to get these two top bolts out. Just got to make sure I'm really, really careful not to spill them, because I don't know if there's oil in them or not, and I'll deal with that oil later. See what size this is. If I got a wrench that big, is it an 18? It's not an 18, it's bigger than 18. That's my biggest wrench. That's my biggest wrench. It's an 18, so we're gonna have to go do the adjustable. See if we can break these free. That one turned, no problem. To make sure when you're using these adjustables that you clamp it on good and tight. Oh, nice. And these should just come off. You know, once you get them cracked, they should just kind of come. Let's see if they're really similar to the CB350. Let me get you over here. It's kind of fun to play with some new angles. Let's get your way down on here. Let's flip. Bam. And let's just see if there's a rubber O-ring on this. I'll just put the bolts out once I lift the triple tree out. All right, yep. And there is just a little O-ring on this. Come on, focus. So there's that bolt. I'm going to take that. I'm going to set that aside. Reach over here. Take off the other one. This is fun. We're going in. There's a little washer, a rubber O-ring, special bolt. And it looks like there is oil in there. But the next part that we want to focus on is the center. So we can lift this whole piece off. And then once I get that piece off, I can just put those bolts back in. And then we're all good. So again, we'll clamp this up. Let's see if this bad boy turns. Scott, you got your ticket, or your sticker. Awesome, dude. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, man. Hope it finds a good home. All right, so we're going to take this down now. Curious to see what's going on under here. I'm assuming it's just kind of a miniature version of what's on the CB350. All right. There's a spider web in there. Looks like some spider eggs. So we've got our that and that. Let's set that aside. Kind of got just two different areas that I'm kind of placing parts right now, depending on what I'm working on the bike. But now, essentially, this should just lift right off. Let me get you up just a little bit. It should. There we go. That just lifts right off. So there we go. There's our Speedo. Everything there. That's great. That's great. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to put my handlebar stays right back in, or those top clamps. Just keep them in place. Keep everything together. And then what we can do is just kind of tackle each kind of piece one by one on the streams. And then we'll be good to go. See, so I'm just taking these bad boys. And I do have to remember there's an orientation to these parts. I need to make a video on that. I'm honestly not 100% sure what direction it goes. We'll figure it out later. Let's just keep the parts together right now. State pirates are the worst. State pirate, what is that? A state cop? Is that what that is? Find a good home. Oh, he's got, yeah. Cops are people too. Look at, oh yeah, look at all that. Boom, lights. We can test all the lights, make sure everything's working. Looks like we got a backlight, neutral light, signal light, and then there's a blue light. I've never seen a blue light like that. Not sure what that is. But this will go into the box. You know, we're just slowly filling up the tote for the 125S. Cool. So now we're this far. Next thing we can do, let's get our wires isolated for the signals. It's that orange wire for the left. There's some fraying on this. I'm gonna have to clean up some of the wiring. And basically, these should come right out. Okay, there's one rubber gasket here. How much you want to bet that bugger costs online? Oh, high beam blue, perfect. Thank you, Colin. How much do you want to guess that this gasket costs? We can take this whole piece right off, and that's going to expose that whole fork. And then we can get to disassembly, but I'm going to put this in a very, very, very safe place. We can go up over here. Do the same thing. Ooh, boy. Ooh, don't look at that, guys. Don't look at that. So we got a rubber seal here. Just lift it straight up. There's our 2 seals. I'm going to mark that. That'll just lift right out of there. Just like that. Well, BT, your fork ears are in a little bit better shape than those. Let's tell you that much, eh? Now I'm going to go ahead and put these. Oh, actually, there's one more little washer down here. I'm just going to leave that. I don't think. Well, no, that actually will hurt me. So for now, because I don't want to spill oil or anything all over, I'm going to keep this. Oh, there's a little washer that goes on the bottom of that fork ear. That's what's going on there. So I found this little washer here. Oh, and is that a cushion? Here's a cushion on this side. This is what's crazy about tearing these old bikes apart, man. I'm going to check the bottom of that fork ear, see if there's a cushion stuck up underneath there. And this one has the washer attached to it. And yeah. Okay, so something to watch for. There's another little cushion down below here. See how this is stuck in here? Be careful pulling them out. You don't want to break them. And we're going to recondition these. We'll recondition these, make these look freaking brand new. Make them look freaking brand new. But I got to find a Ziploc bag. I got to put these someplace. I cannot lose these. If I lose these, or I forget like what the hell they're for, that's kind of tragic, you know. Where happened to all of my Ziploc bags? I had a whole ginormous bag of them. I don't want to lose them, guys. These things, honestly, they're like gold. They're like pure freaking gold. They're hard to find, and they are expensive. These front fork replacement parts are really, really, really expensive. So let me come back over here. Let's bring you back over here. I'm going to just show you kind of what I'm going to do with these. Just need to find one Ziploc bag. One Ziploc bag. I wish I had some brake fluid right now. Brake fluid would be perfect to make some progress there. There we go. Got what I need. All right, we've got that. And I should have, yes. Went to the car wash the other day and I got the premium kit and they gave me this little like Armor All kind of a thing. So here's these 2 washers. These went on the bottom there. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and use these. I'm going to use the cleaner. Let's just clean these. Again, like guys, these are probably 15, 20 bucks a crack, I would guess. You know, an original, you know, rubber like this. So I'm going to clean these up. We don't have to buy them. We're going to save some money. If we don't see it, it's not real. Yeah, these, I can just imagine how hard these would be to find. I had a hard enough time finding 350 ones. They were not easy to find. I might put this in a Ziploc bag too, just to preserve it, because I'm not using all of it right now. I'm just doing kind of a quick, dirty, kind of a clean on this. Colin will be back. It's a good stream so far. Nice, solid. 25 people. If you're new to the stream, go to keeponwrenching.com. Request your free sticker. I will send you a sticker. I will personally mail you a sticker on Sunday. A Keep On Wrenching sticker, man. Please go do that. I love doing that. All right, so we clean that just a little bit. Let's go ahead and put this back into here. We might use it. I don't know. There are a bunch of other rubber parts that will need some conditioning tonight. I don't know. We got those. Just gonna give these a quick little wipe down, and then honestly what I kind of like to do is just wrap them in this and throw them in a bag. Boop, boop, boop. Throw those, or no, let's do this. Grab this Armor All, some protectant. Like, you don't have to use these. Brake fluid would be ideal. If I had a bunch of brake fluid, that would be amazing. I've heard people having amazing results with that. Actually, I want to make sure that this kind of leaches in. So I think what I'll do is I'll reuse this, and I'll wrap this around this. Give that a squeeze like that. Vaseline would work. I don't think I have, I might have some over there. But for now, I'm just gonna, like, these are all soaked in this. I'm gonna just take them in a Ziploc bag, throw them in there. You can do it with brake fluid too. It's always good if you can try to kind of vacuum seal it a little bit, so you can always just grab that and give that a little pull. Bam. Wonder where I learned that. Anybody know where I learned that? Brian T, it's just really good for reconditioning rubber. That's pretty much all. Apparently it does a very, very good job. So there we go. I am actually, do I have a black marker? I do. I'm going to put 125S fork ear, and I'll say cushions. There. Put that in the bag. And those can just sit. That's not going to hurt anything. They can just hang out there for a long time. Everything will be all right. I want to make sure I put my other oil plug in. Let's see which camera are we at? Oh yeah, got to put my other oil plug in here. Oh, I got my direction limited here a little bit by my cameras, so let's put this one back in, just make sure we don't spill all kinds of stuff. So I do not want to do that. There's a couple little special washers in here as well. Oh, these just went on the top of these. Duh, Brian, duh. It's like that. Brian T, good to know. Thanks, BVM. No problem. All right, these are going to need a little bit of WD-40. I can already see that. These look pretty big. These could be 14s, I'm going to guess. Get that wiring harness out of the way. Spray these down, because these got to come out. These are our two bottom clamps. These are torqued. They're usually pretty tight. One thing to note, on the left side here, there is a little clip. Want to make sure that we keep that in place once we take that out. That looks, ooh, ouch. That looks like a 14 to me. Looks like a 14 to me. Got a 14, is that gonna work? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so these two are 14s. Let's do this. What's the question? Whatever shows up on BM feed. Oh, that came right off. That was like no big deal. I was anticipating this to be much, much more arduous. I can actually take this out. I do not see a D-clip or anything inside of here. So nothing to worry about there. Let's take this off, just like that. And let's see, can I get you a view of this? Let's go theatrical up. It'll be okay. Brian T, I'll clean that up. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. I'll clean that up. A little bit of surface rust and stuff doesn't really bother me too much, but yeah, you never know. You know, until you take it all apart and start looking at the frame. We know the tank was way worse than we had anticipated. Interestingly, there does not appear to be any type of washer, lock washer, anything on these bolts. Okay? So those are just there. Oh, I'll just set that one down there. Now, see if I need a shock wrench. See if this is the right size. Oh shoot, it's just gonna come right off. Let me get you a little elevated here. Let's pull this off. Let's see what the bearing situation looks like on this. I have another bike and parts down in the shop, man. It's just brown paint, mint condition. Right. All right, so that covers off. All right, and we got a ball bearing mess in here. Let's get you in. Let's get you in here. Ooh, pretty. Hey, that's really, really clear, actually. So I'm going to pull this up. It's always kind of a personal little challenge not to lose any of the ball bearings. There's one here. There's our little race, I guess you would call it. Put this all back together in order. And I want to find a magnet. Magnet's kind of the way to go with this. Grab a magnet. And man, my, oh, there's my plastic bags. Thank God. I was like, oh, geez, this is going to be hard without plastic bags. Just grab a magnet. Start pulling those bad boys off. Get them in the bag. I don't know how many there are, so I don't want to lose any of them or drop them. I'm not sure. I could get a tapered bearing kit for this bike for like $12. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it or not. It'll just kind of depend if I do it one night or not. It's like, oh, I got $12 I can spare with. Got a lot of extra money because you can't like really go out and do anything now. So I guess a lot of it has actually been coming into motorcycle parts, to be quite honest. Not going out to eat, not doing anything. So, all right, so there's our ball bearings. I didn't lose a single one. We're not going to be so lucky on the bottom side. I can guarantee that. We're going to lose those down the bottom for sure. All right, what would be the best way to do this? I'd like the milk crate idea. Oh, there's some spacer here. This looks like this is probably out of the headlight or out of that bucket. I wonder if the original bucket is missing one of its little deals. How did I do with the old bucket? I didn't just throw it away. I'm not a terrible person like that. There it is. Yep, that's what it was. All right. So again, it might be kind of annoying. I'm a little bit meticulous with all these original parts. I just don't like losing stuff. Because man, every time you lose like one part, it sucks. And it costs you money. You know, one stupid O-ring can cost you $20. In some cases, just depending on what's going on there. 29 people on the chat. Thanks so much. Real quick, less than 10 seconds. Go get your free sticker on keeponwrenching.com. Scroll to the bottom of the homepage, keeponwrenching.com. Request a free sticker. Thanks so much for being here on the stream tonight. We are cruising on the 1974 CL125. I had to think about it. I had to think about what bike I was working on. Can we break 30? Hit that thumbs up, man. Be awesome to break 30. And also, we've always got that all-time record. I'm just taping these things in so I don't lose them. 35 is the all-time record. Oh, we just lost people. We just lost all kinds of people. People ain't feeling it. Maybe people don't like the stickers. I think the stickers are freaking cool, so I'm going to keep freaking pitching them. There. So I'm not going to lose those little spacers. I don't have to get another bag. I'm going to be all good there. Look at that. Look at this spider nest. Look at that little spider's nest. Wish I had a pair of just normal work gloves down here. I think I have all of those out in the garage. So I'm like having to work with these rubber gloves. That's just not my favorite. I like my grungy gloves, shop gloves. How did I do with those? Fine. I guess I'll put these back on. Put another pair of these things on. So what kind of spiders do you think that is? Oh, man. I don't know. Oh, my God. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 41 minutes already. How'd that happen? Oh, God. These gloves are like the freaking worst. I might just dive in. Can't believe I don't have that blue pair of polishing gloves. Give me 2 seconds. What the hell did I do with those? That's so, dude, I got so many damn projects going on in here right now. It is getting a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, what the heck? There's actually like, I think those are like sacks. 18 on the top, 19 on the bottom. That's forum-worthy information. Lou, that is forum-worthy information there. 18 on top, 19 on the bottom. Let's see if I can not lose one. Wish I had a pair of gloves, especially because we're getting into all this grease. What the heck did I do with them? I'm going to check one more spot. I cannot believe my luck. Interesting. All right, to the rubber gloves. To the rubber gloves. Oh, what's the next video to drop for the next regular video? Well, I'd like to do the carburetor diaphragm replacement. But I'm reading a lot of really conflicting information about it. And I want to make sure I do it right. That was the one I was going to do last weekend. And that just got kind of preoccupied with some other stuff because I got into it and I was like, wait, this doesn't feel quite right. Like, this doesn't feel quite right. So I started digging into it a little bit more. There's a lot of information out there about it. So, yeah, probably diaphragm. The other one, it's going to be carburetor stuff, mostly, because that's what I'm kind of focusing on the side, is just carburetor stuff. So that's what we're doing. It's an awesome stream tonight. Okay, let's see if we can get this front wheel off. I kind of like to just remove it kind of all in one kind of fell swoop. Kind of a fan of just kind of doing that. While I was monkeying around, I should have, ooh, boy, this can's junk. Probably should have sprayed this down. I'm actually tempted to maybe just heat this right off the bat as well. Because these can be kind of tricky. But let's just see. We can lift it up, see if it wants to go. Oh, okay. I took that whole bolt off, so we can just do this. Saw one fall. Ooh. Set that down there. No harm, no foul. It's like that, guys. That lifted apart. And I see ball bearings. So there should be 19, huh? Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Where's my magnet? Oh, give me my magnet. Oh, doing some yoga there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where'd that go? There it is, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's get all these off of here. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, you couldn't follow the video? I might have to revisit it. So there, that is all apart. Now the next challenge, I mean, we could just set this aside like this for now, since it's all apart. It's no harm, no foul. Oh, that opens up some room in the shop, for sure. I'm not seeing 19. Not seeing 19 ball bearings though. Is my magnet strong enough to hold all those? Looking, looking, looking. Okay, here's one more. Oh, 2 fell. We're playing the bearing game right now. See if there's a couple more falling around. I don't see any. I don't see any more. We'll count these in a second. Hate losing those. Oh, there might be some up underneath. So let's take a look. Yeah. There they are. Whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them right there. There, that's all clear. So let's count these. Let's count these and see if we got 19. It looked like we might be at 19. Ah. All right, camera A. Those are all the ones I found. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It can't be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's count the front, or the top. Let's see how many are in here. Just curious. Something that I've always been curious about is like, how many of those damn things are there? So this looks like, this is a little harder to count. Maybe one fell out in the other part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This has 21. Oh my dear goodness. Did I count one twice? I very well could have. Feel like I'm dealing bearing drugs right now. Got your bearings. You want some bearings? All right, that's all of these. All right, keep these all separated. Thrilling live stream, guys, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And this is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 2021. It's 2021. Maybe. But hey, if Lou's working on a 350, that sounds about right. This is a 125S. Could very well be different. You know? Yeah, so I'm going to go 21 bottom, 20 top. Make a note. Throw it in the bag. Throw it in the bag. Pick up my bearings. And then we can refer to the manual too. I won't do that on stream because that's like totally, that's a little ridiculous. There we go, there's that. There's the 125 bearings for the front. Boom. Put that in the bag, in the box. Oh, God, I hope I didn't lose you guys. Let me check, I gotta check audio. My receiver just fell flat on the ground. Oh man, it's durable too. I would have been so pissed. I would have been very pissed if that was what happened there. Dropped my mic receiver on the ground. That would have sucked. I actually just found 2 to my magnet, so I didn't put all these away. Oh, the struggle is real. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. That'll be nice, right? Let's get back to the bike. Now, I'm going to grab down here. I've got those 2 bolts laying on the ground. I'm going to make sure and I put these back where they need to be till I go and take it all apart again. Just these ones right here. So remember, one had that little stay on it. So I want to do that. I might pull the front wheel off, but I might not take the whole fork assembly apart. Ding, ding, ding. I'm sure it would come apart eventually. But actually, interesting. So this is actually pretty different on the 125S. So actually, the whole axle just held in right through the wheel. Just like that. Just like that. There's a locking pin here. All right, we can knock that out. Let's get this axle out. Yeah, let's get this tore down. This is very simple. Like stupid simple. Very simple. Oh, you noticed that, huh? Let's get this little locking pin out of here. Anybody wrenching on anything tonight? Anybody watching the stream and wrenching on something? Always kind of fun to hear what people are working on. I need my pick. Pull that bad boy out of there. Nobody knows the answer to that question. They've been asking that question for centuries now. And nobody knows. No one has ever been able to answer that question. That darn thing is corroded up in there. Where's my little ball peen? A little ball peen might help me out. Just trying to get this pin to move out just a little bit. It's pretty corroded. I mean, I could just break it too. But if I break it, then I got another problem on my hands. Let's get you down in the action, huh? Let's get you down in the trenches. Where did that little thing go here? Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Break that. We're going to put a new one of those on. Can about guarantee that. Yeah, it's just rust and dirt, filth. All the stuff that we're used to. I hope I don't have to go and get a damn punch out. Start punching this there. I think now it'll go. Come on. Oh man, look at that. That wheel just wants to come apart. It's already turning. Oh, come on. So close. I just need to get that bolt to go down just a little bit. Give myself a little bit of breathing room. And we'll get it. Again, it's always so funny how it's always the dumbest things that cause you the most problem. Oh, come on. No, you want to come out of there. There. Wonder if I can just get that off now. Got to get a screwdriver, I'm going to assume, on the other side. Yep. Little Phillips screwdriver through the other side to hold the hub. Just like that. I don't know if you can see that. How do I show you this? Pick it up, turn it around. You put a screwdriver in the hole. Right there. Nice. Colin, you're wrenching this weekend? Good. And let's see if we can get this off. It's kind of tough working on the floor like this, but ooh, did we get it? Not sure if I got that or not. It's a kind of a little wrench for this job. Oh, yep. I think we got it. It's backed up on here. Not the most graceful, but it's coming. An adjustable wrench, you really can't beat it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Totally screwed up. You guys missed my amazing feat of strength. Just working this out. Working that out. All right, so we got the castle right there. And now, rubber hammer time. Except we got a little pop-up on my screen. I can't see y'all. Shane, 74 Yamaha RD350, nice. 78 Yamaha XS500E, carb clean. Jacko, nice. Carbs, everybody's doing carbs. Brian T, I need to wrap the CL350 so I can find a new project to paint. Is that your passion? Is that what you really like doing? The paint? Let's get this few oh, that slid right out of there. That's so nice. Boom. Oh yeah, just like that. Brothers and sisters. There's a spacer on this side. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my castle back in. Boom. That is awesome. 125 wheel is free. I'm not looking forward to dealing with those. That looks gross. That doesn't look fun at all. That doesn't look fun at all. So I'm just gonna keep adding to the 125 corner here. That's what's happening. There's our forks. That's all together. Let's see, there's one washer. Is there another washer that hit the ground? Probably went on that spacer side from what I can tell. I don't see another one. I'm gonna go and put that on that side. That makes sense that it would be on there. On the washer side. Well, the level of the amount of space in the shop now has dramatically reduced. It's starting to get messy. It's like I gained in one area and kind of lost in another. This is going to be fun to tear into. This is all kind of new territory for me. Let's keep going. Look at that. Look at that mess that we've created. No going back now. There is no going back now. Oh, nice. We're all self-employing each other over here. That's great. I gotta just take a breather here. I think the next thing that I was let's take a breather. No, let's keep going. I'm gonna grab this and put this on the fork set too. Keep all the pods together. Make your life easier in the long run. Bam. All right, rear wheel, I think, is the next logical place. I'm gonna pull my key out. Grab this, pull this over here. I wish this had a center stand. That would make life a lot easier. I don't want to drip oil all over the damn place. Would make life a lot easier if it had a center stand. But I don't, and I don't have a crate. So we got to knock out one more of those stupid lockers. So I don't want to call them stupid. I mean, they serve a very very important purpose for everything that we're doing. It's like, I also think sometimes like I should get a motorcycle lift. But then I'm like, doing this kind of stuff, a motorcycle lift is kind of, it's not really that useful. Wait, am I going to do this up on top of a motorcycle lift? No, that seems very precarious. First things first, let's loosen our lockers. 10 mil, probably need a 10 mil wrench instead. See if I can find those items. Okay, I've already lost one 10 millimeter wrench tonight. So let's just loosen this up. Get over on this side, do the same thing. Just start freeing this rear wheel up. Same deal, we got a castle over here that needs to be conquered. So let's get you a front row seat to all this. Well, the same way I did the 72, just lift it and put it back in. Or are you saying when? How am I going to do it? Yeah, I'll just lift it and put it back in. It's not bad. It's not too bad. There's a whole video on how I did that. I didn't think it was too hard. There, that pin actually came out. That's nice. And grab a Phillips. And on this side, there's going to be a hole just like on the other one. Slide that in there. Let's take our castle off. I think that's what they're called, is a castle. I'm going to call them that because they look like a little castle. Yeah, and that broke right free. Damn, nice. Nice. Easy. That was like almost too damn easy. We're going to make some progress on the 125 tonight. Let's not kid ourselves. Colin, Brian is incredibly strong. I don't know about that. I can't wait to watch the progress you make on your bike, Colin. All right, rubber hammer. That's sliding right out of there. Boom. Let me see what kind of view I can get you here. Oh, let's maybe go like this and like that. That'll work. I'm going to tilt it. This doesn't have like a frame like the CB350. It's really not that friendly. But I should be able to just pull this out without breaking my knuckle. Ooh, that hurt. Trying to reduce as much tension, then we can deal with the chain later. There we go. Man, everything's nice and lubed up. Bam, okay, spacer time. Okay, rear axle is out. I'm gonna grab this spacer. That's gonna go on first. All right. Is there a spacer on this side? I don't necessarily see one. It's gonna give you enough room to walk that off. I don't even mess around with it. And oh no, that's no problem. Duh. Okay, let me come back over here. Show you this. Brake drum will come right out, and your rear wheel should roll right back. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. So our brake arm is still connected, but we got the rear wheel off. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so this can go in the pile. Sprocket looks like it's in really good shape. And this, ooh, I'm gonna have to go back to the book on this one. But I do know that it goes like this. Oh, like that. Okay, perfect. Castle, just like that. Is that how that was? I think it was like this. Yep. Just always trying to remember how the hell everything goes. Oh, don't forget my spacer. And I've got a manual, so it's easy. Putting it back together will be easy. We got a manual. All right, there's our rear axle. Sweet, this is going pretty fast, actually. A lot faster than I had anticipated. These brake pads don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. Tripping all over my mic cord tonight. I'm wearing some different pants, and it's not quite working the way that it normally does. Let's take a little breather. Let's check in on chat. 26 viewers on the Keep On Wrenching live stream. Thanks so much. Go get that free sticker. Free sticker at the bottom of keeponwrenching.com. Let's go fill out the form. I'll send you one. There's got to be a better way to put it in than how I took it out. I think that I've got the order of operations kind of done, to do that, because usually I would have messed around trying to get the chain off or separating the chain. I'm not going to mess with that. I'll just leave it. I'll deal with that later. I'm going to put a new chain on it for sure. That went pretty smooth. Next thing is just trying to figure out the engine. That's going to be a whole different thing. Shane, haha, I knew it would give my dad, and I set timeline to get it done. Would have been 2007 for me. Ooh, there's stuff going on. 85 Westy. What do you, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm busy. I'm working. I'm wrenching. Look at this. Here's the key. That looks like an original key to me. Look, it's got the Honda logo on it. Can you see that? The old school HM on it. It's pretty cool. If you'd like to support the stream, of course, you can do that a lot of different ways. One, share the stream, but also on keeponwrenching.com. You can get some merchandise or donate directly. I think the merchandise is freaking cool. Mugs, shirts, backpacks, hats, all kinds of stuff. This is my personal favorite, the KOW cup. It's a steel cup. It's amazing. If you'd like to do that. But otherwise, just go get yourself that free sticker. Don't forget to do that. I mail them out every Sunday night. I put them together, and they get out in the mail the next week. Go get it, keeponwrenching.com. The site is a work in progress. Do we have any new requests for membership yet on the Keep On Wrenching Facebook page? I haven't been pitching this very much tonight. Let's take a little breather, though. And let's focus in on what Terrence did. Look at Terrence. He's running. His bike's running, man. Chula Tom, welcome in. Taking a look at Terrence, got his running. How cool is that? Dude, this guy has been a part of the group from the very beginning. He's like, after a very frustrating week of wrenching, his whole deal, and it's like the simplest stuff. It's the simplest stuff sometimes. He didn't have enough gas in his gas tank for enough pressure to fill the bowls on the motorcycle. That was it, and then it's running. Let's listen to that one more time because that's special. How awesome is that? Congratulations, Terrence. You're just some tune-ups away. You know, a little bit of fine-tuning and you're going to be in business. That's absolutely fantastic. Rear shocks. Figured I'd throw some half-decent collars on there. I think these look legit. I think it looks nice. I think that looks great. Mother's chrome polish. All right. James, he installed tires. We're going to be doing that on a live stream in the future for sure. Look at those bad boys. Look at those beefy buggers. Look at that. Look at that. Colin found an original key with leather key chain, took it the rest of the ignition. Yeah, that's freaking cool. God, look at those beefy tires. Those look big. A lot of tips in this stream right here. Drew got his first real ride in. Look at that. Look at that classic beauty right there. He's got that 2-into-1. He's having some fouling issues. Is Drew still here? Did this work? I'm very curious. Did this work for you? A hot pocket. Hot pocket. There she's running. Dude, they're running. These bikes that we've been kind of experiencing are running. Yeah. Shane, that's the next bike, honestly, on the stream. I think, Drew, yours is 69 or 68. I don't remember if we had the exact same bike, but yeah, I've got a 68 on the shelf. That's going to be next up on the channel for sure. So congratulations. Vika's doing science experiments, trying to figure all this stuff out. She's got a YouTube channel. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Give her a little love. David Ellis, he's got all kinds of stuff going on as well. Yeah, that's 68. That square that square tank, I just love them. Yeah, man, I'm so happy for Terrence, though. I'm super happy for Terrence to be busting this all out. Oh, yeah, this paint issue. What are we going to do about that? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do on that one. Something got under that clear coat. I'm wondering if it's the acid. But I don't know. Yeah, all the projects on Keep on Wrenching Facebook community group. Keep on Wrenching community group on Facebook. If you're not a member, come on and join. Please do send a video. Colin, you could send a link to a video via the email thing on the website. That'd be sweet. No new member requests, though. Come on. If you haven't already, go get that free sticker. Having fun. This is fun tonight. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun, too. 2 hours, 13 minutes, 40 seconds. We're just cruising. Let's get back to work. We got work to do. We got too much work to do. We can't be just sitting around doing this. Just, talking stuff. Can't just be sitting around talking. Don't make no progress that way. Kind of the goal tonight, I think, is just to get this 125 stripped down and just get it ready to rock. Because then what I could do is just have like a little sandblasting party. Have a little sandblasting party, knock out a few frames, do all that. Let's see. What next? What are we looking at here? What would be the logical next step? All right, I'm not too worried about all this. I'm not too worried about all this. I'm not sure which. So here's what's different about these bikes. So look at how this engine sits in here. There's no like bottom brace. It's all pretty much just on the engine. It connects at the top and down through the bottom. That's pretty much it. It's like the frame actually like wraps around it. So I don't think getting this thing out is going to be like this huge Herculean kind of effort. But yeah, it is not the same kind of frame, and it's not going to sit on a bench quite as good as the other one. You know, as a CB350, they kind of sit in there real nice. But I do think for engine removal, getting the center pegs out is not a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad place to start. So much to do. Oh, so much to do. Let's start here. Let's start at the obvious. Let's get that bolt out. We know that's holding something. We know that bugger's holding something. 14. I think it's a 14. Looks like a 14 to me. It is a 14. What I do with my ratchet. It's like the freaking Chase the Ratchet game. Chase the Ratchet game tonight, man. What the heck did I do with it? So I got another 14. I can just do this by hand. Oh, man. I'm 40. Oh, that's not even bad. I'm actually not 40. What is that Saturday Night Live thing? Is it 50? I'm 50. I'm 50. All right, so there's one here. Wish Vika was on because I think she would know exactly what to do here. So there's one engine bolt. One out. Oop, chasing it. All right, so that's that one. Set that there. Let's inspect here a little bit. I think I got to get you down. Boop, 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 boop. So you can see the whole engine. We just took that out. All right. All right, we got to get clutch cable off. Man, this all looks like, is that 14 too? Yeah, like everything is 14 on engine side so far. Clutch cable's over on this end. Pretty straightforward thing, you just gotta separate it out. Two 14 millimeter wrenches will do it. We're gonna have to learn how to set a clutch on one of these bad boys. That'll be in some upcoming videos. There we go, clutch cable is gone. What else do we got? Rear brake light wiring. Okay, we got a little bit of wiring to clean up here. Let's just get this out of the way, all this stuff. Get this out of here. That's a flasher I added just playing around one night. That's blue to blue, gray to gray. And what's this? That's got to be regulator rectifier. That's not connected. We do have a points wire here coming. Oh, just connects here. A single. How cool is that? Just a single little point like that. It's cute. Colin, why is it when I run my bike, there's water that shoots out the back of my mufflers? Is it just condensation like on a car? Is there a bigger issue? Wouldn't be. Probably, I would guess just condensation for now. I don't know where the water would be coming from. Not sure where the water would be coming from. God, I wish I had. I think we're going to try to take this side cover off next. I think that'll be the next deal. Let's kind of work our way towards the front, get this engine loosened up. Do I have to, though? I'm trying to think of whether or not I would have to actually do that. Good point, Brian. Good point. Oh, Drew. Awesome. Good to have you, dude. Congrats on getting that running, by the way. Oh, I'm so torn on like which way I should attack this. There's two bolts right here. I can tackle these. Hopefully these are 14s. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, I hope you guys heard that one. That was a crack of cracks right there. That is a magic sound. But once it cracked, I'm taking this off by hand. It's incredible. This is my lower bolt. Lower bolt. No locking washers, just washers. This is my lower bolt here. Makes puddles in your garage. I mean, see if we can get this one. Yes. So far, so good. We are sailing. Water. That's got me puzzled. Water. Same deal. Are these the same bolt? Are they the same length? Yep. Those bolts don't matter. They look to be about the same length. I would guess condensation because I don't know where that anything else would be coming from. All right, so we've got this. It looks like we might as well take this bracket off as well. And then I can put it all back together once I do that. So then we'll have those two off. Oh, I love that sound. That is one of the best sounds in the world. One of the best sounds in the world. All right, take this one out. And like that. Next week's stream could be very interesting. I'm going to be away from this studio. So I might try and do a little bit of a remote thing next week, which could be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for information on that. These two are also the same. 1, 2, 3, and just like that. Boom. Yep, these are all the same, but they are shorter. So these outside bolts are shorter than the inside bolts, obviously, because that's how the bracket goes. Wondering if that comes off. Yep. This just slides out. So I think what I'm going to do, and let me get you down just a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and slide these back on so I know exactly how it goes when it's time to put it all back together, because this bad girl is going back. It's going back together. Not a Potts bike. What is that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Not a tumor. What movie is that? It's not a tumor. What's the name of it? Not a tumor. All right, longer ones right here. Kindergarten Cop. That's what it was. Kindergarten Cop. It's not a tumor. I don't know why I always find that so damn funny. Let's see. Yeah, these are actually all the same length. The top and these two appear to be the same. Boom. Okay, get you up. Boom. Not gonna lie, I'm actually making a lot more progress than I thought I would make on this darn thing. No, Brian T. Kindergarten Cop. Not a tumor. Not a tumor. Better to be safe than sorry, Colin. Absolutely. Very excited about the gas, right? Right. So it looks like there is an issue on these two back ones here. Let me get you in. Get you down. So you can see right here, if it's 14, well, I still got to get the pin out. So that's the problem. God, everything is 14 for taking this damn thing apart. Let's get this out of the way. Let's just get this part out of the way right now. This is all 14 here. We are keeping on wrenching tonight. Living up to the name. There's that snap. Let's get over here. Let's see if we can get that same snap. Yep. That one wasn't as bad as the other ones. That one wasn't as bad. All right, so this is a coil bracket and an engine mount. A very important little detail that I'm seeing. Watch for this stuff when you're working on your bikes. See this ground wire? There's a ground wire going right there. I'm going to take a picture of that, just have that for reference. Drew, the float height trick worked. Got to watch it very closely. Watch for the spring to compress in the needle. Okay, good to know. I can save you some times. Just going to try to take a good picture of what's going on here. Brian T comes in with $24.99 in the super chat. That's awesome, dude. I just need some Jack Bauer in the stream. Consider this a donation for the younger generation that is balling on a budget. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brian T, thanks so much for the support of the channel. I'm having a lot of fun doing lots of stuff. I really, really do appreciate your support, dude. Oh, actually, this is just a wire tie. This is just a wire tie. I was thinking it was a ground wire. I'm still going to take a picture of that. Boom. All right, so I'm going to take this one out. Yeah, it just holds these wires in. That's the only thing going on there. And then I can reach back over here, grab my nut and bolt. Get that wired up. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. I punched the camera. Just pulled the bolt out. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. And let's see if we can get this one to go all the way off. And this will just kind of get that whole bracket out of the way. You know, we can just, this will open up a lot of space in the engine cavity, where kind of space is a little bit of a premium. Yeah, show BT some love in the chat, man. Throw some chats out there. I got to get some like custom emojis made or something, so we can start throwing those out in the chat. This bracket should lift right off. Oh, it's 2 parts. Who would have known? I didn't expect that. We've got our coil. One black, yellow to black, and then blue out of the condenser. I need to take a picture of that. Gotta take a picture of that deal. Because that is not that way. And do that. Picture of the whole thing. So we got pictures. So now I feel pretty good about being able to pull this apart. There's a little rubber grommet in here, a little weather seal. So that's something that's going to have to be refurbished. And then this should pull apart. And there we go. We got our coil out. That's pretty simple stuff right there. It doesn't get much more simple than that, to be quite honest. So then we'll grab this. Let's get you back here, get you guys a view. What's going through my brain. All right, and that's actually 2 parts. I thought that this was going to be 1 part. No joke. So here's my bottom engine bolt. Best sealer to use, try the gray stuff and it bubbled off my Vespa tank. The best one to use is to not to use one. That's based on everything I've heard. If you don't have to use one, don't use one. I'm kind of floored by how fast we're moving through this tonight. It's kind of fun just to kind of tear into something. Like I'm being cautious, but not crazy. Just trying to make a little progress. This one was missing a locker. There it is on the floor. Put that in there. I probably should have made a whole video series on the 125, but I think I might be able to edit some stuff together. So there we go. All the bolts are all together on both these parts. Ugh, get up. Bring these over to the box. He's coming apart fast. Here's this. All right, we got ignition wiring. Let's take a look at this. We got ignition wiring right here. I'm going to take a picture of this too. So this is what we just disconnected. And all these colors seem to match right up. We should be able to just pull this apart. Bam. It's like that. Like that. Like that. I'm going to be kind of gentle with this harness because I would like to reuse it. I would like to not have to buy another one. So this is all just ignition right here, down here on the bottom. So that's pretty simple. Just like that. And that should be kind of out of the way. If it's 14 millimeter though, let's take that damn thing out. Looks like 14 millimeter to me. Man, we are just holding a nice steady stream tonight. Awesome. Yeah, it's smaller. Yeah, it's way smaller. What was I even thinking? That's 10. That's a 10. I need to find my stinking ratchet. Where did I put my ratchet? I didn't put it away. The second time I didn't put it away. Ah, there it is. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Let's take this off. This will all get sandblasted and painted. Oh, I missed the that's what she said. Guys. Oh, I see what's going on here. I got opinions, but I'll keep them to myself. All right, another little bolt. Pull this off. Okay, there's some more rubber parts in here that we're going to need to restore for sure. So keep that in mind. All right, there's that. This will pull off. There's our ignition and our horn. So our horn and our ignition are pancaked. Very similarly. And so this is just like miniature CB stuff, or CB 350 stuff. Just like smaller. It's like that's kind of why I kind of enjoy working on these little bikes. They're pretty simple. The wiring is half of everything else. And we're just kind of marching our way through this. This is fun. It's a fun stream. Michael, Brian, your video series on the 350s is saving me time and frustration. Huge thank you. Michael, my pleasure. Glad you enjoy those, man. It's over 40 hours. I timed the 72 CL, which is basically doing a CB as well. It's over 40 hours of rebuilding that bike. I mean, I didn't miss much. There's a few holes in it that I'm going to try and fill up here over the year. But for the most part, man, it's pretty much everything you need to know is there. And it's not perfect. But, man, I think it's a good educational tool. I'm glad you're finding it useful. Yeah, keep watching. It's 40 freaking hours. Brian T., the videos I've seen are a big reason why I like to donate during the stream. All the money and irritation he saves me. Thank you, Brian T. I mean, again, I made that whole video series because the videos didn't exist when I was doing my first bike. So I was like, God, it would have been really helpful to have somebody make a video of that. And then one night I just was working and I was like, I should make a video. I should make a video. And then it turned into, let's keep making videos. Let's not stop. So it's awesome to hear that the vids are helping, Mike. Good stuff. I'm going to go with my handheld impact driver. I do want to get this cover off. I think getting the chain cover off is a good approach. Just to open this up, I don't want to break this cover. I don't want to find myself in a situation where I have to go buy another one. Ooh. Ooh, these are really stripped out, guys. They're already stripped out. Oh. Did you guys feel the pain in my heart right there? Because I know like how much this adds to the effort tonight. That sucks. Yeah, they're all stripped out. It's completely stripped out. You know, whenever you run into some of this stuff, I mean, you just got to slow down a little bit. Yeah, I guess I could just take this off. But these buggers, these are like some of the most frustrating things, this rear guard. If it's anything like the CB350, it's like the most painful part. Oh no, it actually just fell right apart on me. That's easy. There's got to be one more. Yep, oh, there's one more down over here. You hop over there. Get rid of that one. Get this cover out of here. Like, I mean, the fact that I'm able to take these off, like, you know, finger tight, that's a pretty good sign. Okay, well, that's a lot easier than the CB350 for sure. I'm going to go just put this bolt right back in here. Oh, if I can. Come on, B. Come on, B, you got this. There you go. Let's put that back in there. And I got one more over here on the ground. And go ahead and put this one back in. That's a little shorty right there. All right, and then there, yeah, we got to get this. I mean, either split the chain. Yeah, I mean, at some point you're going to have to split. Well, or we got to pull that apart too. Oh, there's so many angles here. But getting this out of the way is good. This will actually clean up really good. Let's take a look at this. This will clean up just fine. Sandblast this. Sawzall time. Yeah, this will clean up just fine. There's no dents, dings. There's some spiders. Some spider life hanging out. That'll clean up just fine. If you see something like this on an old vintage bike, it'll clean up. Stick with it. Yeah, I could be using my impact driver. I could try the impact driver on... I feel like going old school, though, on this side cover. I'm just debating whether or not I actually... like need to do that. And I'm also worried about breaking this cover because it's going around here. I mean, I could pull this swing arm off, but I kind of want to try, see if I can get lucky here. It is completely rounded. Well, let's try the first thing an amateur wrencher is going to do. Let's grab your vice grips. It's completely rounded, guys and gals. Oh, it's completely rounded. This can work, though. Give yourself enough angle to give that thing a little bit of loosey-goose on this. You just got to crack it loose. They usually come out pretty easy, but get it up and get it tight. It turned. Got it with just the good old vice grip. it did turn. There it turned again. You can do it this way. Remember, I got that whole new bolt set in the mail, so these will all get replaced. This is why you replace these. This is why you replace these bad boys with something different, because these are just a nightmare. It's coming. Yeah, I don't feel too bad about that. I might even be able to now get just enough pressure on it to turn it out. Yep. Just enough. But look at that, just spinning there. I don't know if you can see that on stream or not, but this is cool. All right, one down. I'm gonna leave that in there for now. What do we got? Okay, we gotta get 10 millimeter. And we got to get the clutch off. Remember, we got a new brake, new clutch, or a new shifter. Got a new one. I think that turned. Oh, maybe not. There. Oof. All right, that turned. Now would be the great time to go and get the impact driver. I always forget, I still haven't really quite acclimated myself to knowing that I have this thing. And it's like, Brian, you have a tool that could greatly help you out. So now I should be able, if I could find a 10 millimeter right there. Oops. And we'll go out. Can I get this in there even? No. All that wasted effort. I should just go get a Weeble Wobble. That's what they were called when I was growing up. Get yourself a Weeble Wobble. So I tried to use the impact. I couldn't get in that. It's turning though. There. All right, that's out. I love that. That thing, yeah, I actually was able to pull this thing around just a little bit inside the garage when I got it running that day. So I do know the clutch works. Or yeah, I know it shifts. I know everything's good. See if we can get this off. The only reason why I'm taking this off is because it looks like I kind of got to get it off in order to get at the bolt down here. Oh, come on. Let's see. There we go. And that should come right off. There we go. See, I knew it. I knew I should have taken this off. I knew it. Remember earlier I said, oh, you know what? I should take those pegs off. I said that. I'll go back and watch the tape. It's like, I should take these front pegs off. They're going to be a problem. There they are, two of them, two 12 mils. At least they look like 12s. Yep. Two 12s. This will be pretty easy. Should be, in theory. There's my 14. I don't think they're 10. No, they're 12s. They're 12s. Oh. Back up from the floor. Weeble Wobble's a beer? I didn't know that. See, make sure you guys can see what's going on. Don't want to leave you out of the action. Boom. Boom. Those bolts are the same. And is it all integrated into one deal? Oh, the CL125 is different than I expected. Oh no, there's just two more. Easy, easy. There's two more under here. Boom. That is the same bolt. How nice is that? Oh, gotta get it on there. That one doesn't want to come out. At me. Let me get a little leverage on it. See if I can get some leverage on it. That one's tight right there. Oops. This one usually will get me there. Otherwise I might have to get that brake off, that brake arm off. Whew, that's gonna be a tricky one right here. That might be a slightly different size, actually. Interesting. So that's on an 11. Is it a little bit smaller? Get that out of the way. It's 11. It's not that. Let's see. There it was. Wrong size. It's a freaking 12. So that one bolt is a 12. Who would have knew? Pull that out of the way. You guys even got a view of what the hell I'm doing? There we go. Bam! Yeah, that one's just a little smaller. Or is it? Who the hell knows? At this point, get this out of here. Bam! That's out of there. How cool is that, man? We're making progress on this bad boy. All right, so I gotta grab those 4 bolts and put those back in. Yeah, it must have just been that that brake arm was in the way. We're making a mess of things. Brian T, flying in a plane. Terrence is in. Hey, Terrence, welcome, dude. I'm sorry I missed you. Congrats on getting that running. You put in the work, man. You put in the work on that one. Let's see. Finding all these, got the shifter. Kind of the goal tonight. We're just going to keep going until we get this tore down. Keep going till we get this thing tore down. We're getting real close now, because now I should be able to get to this side cover over here. Should I try a JIS? I think it's going to be a 2. It's usually a 2. Let me see. I think it's usually this. Yeah. This is too big. No, that actually feels better. That actually feels like the ticket right here. Oh, gotta get you into the action here. Working on the side cover here, or the chain, right there. See if we can get lucky. Yep. That one's not. I guess I don't really need to do these right now. Let's just put that back in. I'm focusing on this guard. I'm taking the whole thing out. I'm taking the wrong stuff apart. Ooh, this one's all bad too. No, that one's totally rounded out. It looks like it's just these two. Looks like I'll be able to do the vice grip game on this one again. And really, I think it's just going to give me a little bit more access to these bolts. Ooh, there's the engine number. Engine number's right here. 11117. Yeah, it's just this one's holding this on. God, can I get lucky here? Yep, it cracked just a little bit. That's all you really need. It's just a little bit. Yep. And it's going to turn. Whew. So we might get this cover out of here tonight. That'll be good. I wonder if I can get it now. Nope. Yeah, it's completely rounded out. Somebody had been in here before. That is not on me. I'm actually getting a lot of work done tonight. I'm sorry I'm not like engaging as much with chat because I'm just rolling. Michael just bought a 72 350 beautiful bike. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, 68 to 72, I think are the sweet spots on these bikes. See if I can get it now. There we go. There we go. All right, we'll just pull. Oh, that just came right off. Just like that. Wow. See if these are the same. Oh, I love this 175. All the damn bolts are the same size. This actually looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm just going to put these bolts in here. Just leave them there. Ain't going to hurt. Not well. I could go topsy-turvy with it if the engine drops. So I think I'll just put them with the cover, actually. Would hate to crack like an aluminum case or something because I dropped the engine or something. 24 viewers on the stream tonight. If you're new to the stream, make sure to go to keeponwrenching.com. Request your free sticker on the form on the bottom of the homepage. Mail them out every Sunday, or I put them together every Sunday and I get them in the mail the next week. KeepOnWrenching.com. See if we got any new members here real quick. Take a quick little breather. Member requests, any new member requests? Come on, join the Keep On Wrenching community group. 131 strong now in this group. And we just talk about all kinds of stuff. And also, here's that free sticker on the bottom of the Keep On Wrenching homepage. Go fill that out. I'll shoot you over a free sticker. Free sticker is pretty easy. 2 hours, 53 minutes, 59 minutes, or 59 seconds. Brian T says, hit that like button. Awesome. Get the free sticker. They're cool stickers, everybody. All right. So now we can kind of get this chain out of here, roll that out. Boom, it's out of the way. Now we can tackle these other two engine bolts. There's one here, one here. I'm going to guess. I'm going to take a wild guess and just assume that these are going to be 14s. Okay. Boom, got a good view. And one here. That is a 14, and this here. Those are a bugger. They're a little bugger to get to. I think I'm going to go try something here. I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to grab my 6th. Ooh. Oh, that was a knee. That was a knee. All right, so what I'm going to do is grab this one here. Just like that. And there is just a little clutch holder on this side. If I can show you that. Just like that. It's over on the other side with a locking nut like that. And then this, if I can get you an angle, this, yep. Going to slide out like this. There's a little wire holder there. Pull this out. I'll put this all back together. Whew, this is the top bolt. All right, now we can go over to the bottom. See if I can see where that is. Looks like it's right in here. go and look for it. That's a little trickier to get at. A little bit tricky to get at, no joke. Let me see. I almost wonder if a socket would be the way to go on that. Yep. Yeah, it sure was. Sure was. That got it started. I'm going to be careful because now this engine's going to be pretty darn loose in here. See, we got, she's all teetering now. Got that broke apart, so that's awesome. All right. Making progress. Just note, the clutch connector goes on the top rear. Just for reference, if somebody's watching this. 14. Can I just hold this at this point? That would be a miracle. Oh, yep. Hot damn. Hot damn. Where's my 14? Pull this out. This one's kind of buried down in there. Not gonna lie. It's actually kind of tough to... It's loose, but getting at it is a challenge. It would probably be a little easier if I had taken this rear brake arm off, which I may still have to do. But I'm gonna grab a 14 on this side, get that locked in, give that a hold. Oop. This is such a pain in the ass. There. I think that got me there. Ooh, standing on my head. Yep. Ooh. Oh, back. And I keep stepping on my mic. Yeah, dude, Tula, for real, right? S. Garvin, you just got your sticker? Sweet. Good, I'm glad those are finding their way out into the environment. There, I finally got that. Probably should have taken that rear brake arm off, that rear brake pedal. Probably should have taken that off. Use my rubber hammer instead. Oh, held up here just a little. Need my screwdriver. There we go. So actually what I'm fighting here right now is my socket. My freaking socket got stuck in there. Yeah, it's just this brake arm. It's totally in the way. And I just see now too that I should take some pictures of what's going on here. Man, people are requesting stickers. This is awesome. Interesting. I'll show you guys here in just a second after I take a few pictures. So here's what's going on. Look at this. Make sure you got to look. See how the rear brake light switch is here? It's actually built right into the spring for the return for the pedal. See how that is pulling all the way down? It's all one unit. Who knew? Who knew? Huh. So that's kind of different. Little different nuances that we're dealing with. We're seeing some new stuff. So I think the easiest thing to do would be just unhook it. Unhook my rear brake light. Switch. pull that out. Leave that there for now. And then it looks like there's a little locker in place for this rear brake arm. I can get you over here. See what you're seeing. I like that I'm able to get this thing in here like this. Whew. It's going right here. That spring. We just need to release that. There's a locker on there, so I think my easiest bet, just grab the needle nose. Grab the needle nose, pull that spring out of there. Hopefully. Actually, I think I do have to just pull this locker here. Yep, that's the way to do it. See that lock? Came out of there. What is that noise? BT, what do you mean? My furnace was on. So there's that. I'm gonna take a picture of that too. You can never really take too many pictures when you're diving into something new. Like getting the orientation of the spring right, you know, all those nuances. All right, so now this gives me a lot more freedom now. And then I've just got one more locker here, one more pin. And then this whole thing should kind of pull apart. Of course, it likes to spin. Oh, come on. Oh. God, tomorrow's Friday, everybody. We're making it through another week. Can we believe it? Is it just me or is time flying friggin' by right now? It's kind of weird. I feel like time is just on its own deal. So there we go. There's a pin there. And that's going to come right off of there. Just like that. BT, have a good night, man. Thanks so much supporting the stream. Go Pack Go. Skol. We'll see you in the NFC Championship game. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We'll see you in the NFC Championship game, and we'll settle it then. And let's see, last little bit. Looks like we've got one retainer. That's going to have a lock on it. I think what I'm going to do for tonight, I'm just going to disconnect from here. Looks like a 10 mil. Let me find a 10 millimeter. Usually there should be a little locking pin on here, but I don't see one. No, it's a 12. It's a 12. Somebody lied to me. Todd, hey man, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good week. Star Carrier, every time I tear down an old bike in my dining room, my girlfriend gets mad. She just doesn't understand. Yeah, there's just something to it, man. I just love it. I just love tearing into these things. Just gonna pull this rear brake hub off. Get it out of the way. We'll deal with it later. What I hate to see is when people cut this rod because they get frustrated with the rear brake arm. So our rod's in great shape. We've got all the bolts right here. You'd think she'd be more understanding. Try the bedroom. Yeah, brake pads don't look too bad on this. Feeling good. Now we should be able to go back over here and get this bolt out. And this little engine should pop right out. Let's go like this. And get you back. Get you guys in view here. Oh, got the cameras all tangled up in here right now. There it is. Popping out. Make sure you guys can see. Right here. Yeah, this is going to be kind of heavy, so I'm going to lift up, pull that out. And there should be an engine there waiting to come out. I don't think I missed anything. Woo! That's a lot of work. Let's get the harness out of the way. Got the throttle key, or the, whoop. See if we can get the clutch out. There's the clutch cable. Oh. Then we'll just kind of see which way this thing wants to come out of here. Oh, it just rotates right out. Perfect. And see, we got, looks like we got one. Let's get you over here. Don't want you to miss a beat. You're along for the ride, just like me tonight. Got to do this. About right here. Got to undo this. Or this one, actually. Looks like there's a little push pin on that. A little screwdriver. Be nice to save all this wiring if I can. There, that's apart. Breather. Bam. I do believe that engine is out, guys. Let's pick up the frame. Ooh, boy. And there should be. I feel kind of accomplished. I feel a little bit accomplished here. Boy, that is light. This thing is just light. Got all kinds of bolts on the ground that I need to sort out. But there's that little engine. And let me actually switch back to here. And we can take a look. Bam. There she is. And there it is. All in one live. We still got a little ways to go. I'd like to start stripping this down, get this all done. But there's the little baby. There's the little engine right there. That is out. That's huge. That's huge, guys. We're going live. 3 hours, 9 minutes, 7 seconds. So what? Maybe we're going 2.5 hours on this bike? Tearing this down? Not too freaking bad. If you haven't already, make sure you go to keeponwrenching.com, get that free sticker. I'm sending out free stickers, keeponwrenching.com. There's a form at the bottom of the homepage. If you'd like to support what's going on, head to keeponwrenching.com. Check out the merchandise store. Pick up something. There's some cool stuff, man. Terrence, you got to go? Oh, man. I'm sorry. I was like deep into some stuff there. But man, congratulations getting that thing running. You're going to tune that up, and it's going to be fine. It's just fine. It's minor adjustment time. Make sure that you have top-end oil flow. That would be the other thing. I would just if you probably already have, but just make sure that you have that. Thanks, Terrence. All right, set all the fragile stuff on the bed to keep them safe. That's where they belong, and they actually belong under the covers. Todd, I have a friend that runs bicycle parts through a dishwasher when his wife's out of town. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Not going to say I ever done anything like that, but you should see some of the stuff that goes through the washer at our place. I'm feeling pretty good. I am feeling pretty damn good. Thanks so much for the support tonight. This has been cruising. I don't think we quite got to 30 though. We were getting close. We were getting close there, and then what I did is I promoted those damn stickers, and then everything went to hell after that. All right, I want to get going. I want to keep going on this. I want to keep rocking. I don't want to stop. Look how pretty that cover came out. Look, that is the vision of what we're going for. You know, that little side cover right there really represents the possibilities that are in store for this bike. So let's just kind of move this over to the side for now. Oh man, that's light. Oh, that's what I love about these little 175s. And let's collect parts. Got quite a few parts and tools. So let's kind of get quickly organized before we dive into the rest of this. All right, bolt. These are under bolt, or for the pegs. Okay, there's that clutch. There's that. Just want to take a chance here just to get real careful. Make sure I don't lose anything on this. Because if you lose parts, it costs you money. If you lose parts, it costs you money. There's my ratchet. WD-40. Look at that. Didn't take that many tools. You don't need much. You don't need much to get this stuff rocking and rolling. Drag this thing back over here. There it is. Oh, we're going to have a cat. We're going to have a cat cameo. Cat cameo coming up if he decides to come this way. He's looking a little... He's not looking sure. No, he's out. He's like, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Get the... I'm out. All right. Got all the parts in a bag. Okay, all the parts are in a bag. Chuck, time to leave. Thanks for stopping by, Chuck. Hope to see you next week. Yeah, we're not done yet, Star Carrier. We're going. I like to do about 3.5 hours if I can. So I feel like what I'd like to do is get the shocks and the swing arm off, and then maybe call it a night. I think that's kind of where I'm at. And I think what's going to get me there is just like a 14. Yep. And then this weird adjuster over here. Oh, yeah, it came off. Damn. All right, so look at this. This is all just finger tight right here. It's all coming apart. Take this all off in order. There are no locking nuts on any of this. And that, and then, let me see. I think this is a 14. Pop these off on the bottom shocks. That's all I'm doing. Boom, those popped right off. There's a washer. There's a washer. Let's see. Oh, yeah, these just slide right off. Ugh. And then pop right off, just like that. Slide that off. I'm going to go ahead and take these, put these back on. Again, it's just a really quick way to stay kind of organized. It's just to kind of put stuff back. You can sort it out, clean it up later once you get kind of to it. The one unique one, because of the right side exhaust, on the other side, there's like a barrel. It's a longer kind of a barrel that goes on this side. So I think that's kind of important to note. I'm just going to go ahead and put that back. And then over here, just normal deal right here. The only reason why that one side's a little different is because of that exhaust. So bam, bam, bam. Just like that. Now, we can take that chain, get that out of the way. I'm actually just going to throw this down in my it's not a junk bin, it's just kind of a parts I'm not going to use bin. Get these shocks in the old parts that I'm not going to use bin. And now, all that we're really looking at here is just getting this main swing arm out, which honestly shouldn't be that hard. I'm just going to stick with the good old crescent wrenches. Everything's been coming apart so well tonight. I'm just going to give it a whirl. See if we can get it. If I can turn my adjustable wrench the right way, that would help. No, I think I should find the right tools for the job. is this? No, bigger. Okay, here we go. This is 17. What is this? That's going to be a bigger one too. Oh, it's way bigger. So it's bigger than 18. I don't have anything bigger than 18. That's kind of the problem. But should be able to, through my Herculean strength, break this free. Let's see if I do this. Use the ground as a little bit of a friend here. Yep. Ooh, that one was tight. That one was tight. You can see the rust dust coming out of that one. This might be one I might want to check these rear swing arm bushings on. That was pretty crusty. No joke. That was pretty crusty. That was pretty bad. That was probably the worst bolt that I've taken off of this bike. That. All right, so that's off. Got that out. And grab my rubber hammer. Give her a punch. See if we can pull it out. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Whew, man, we're freaking cruising tonight. Oh man. I'll grab my long handle screwdriver. And let me see if I can get this up. And give you, I just gotta, bam, there we go. All right, because I'm right here. Give you guys a little elevation. It's like that. Ratcheting wrench, yeah. It looks like I'm a 19 short, man. You're right, Drew. But I've definitely used the adjustable wrenches to my advantage tonight. There it is. Oh, and there was nothing special on this. I didn't see like any washers or anything. I don't see any rubber sealing boots like you'd see on a 350 here. And it just falls off. It's just bushings. Might be something worth looking into, would be these rear bushings for sure. But there's the swing arm. Pegs are off. The rear pegs come with that. How cool. Man, that went fast. Star Carrier. Enjoyed yucking it up in the garage with the crew. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun. It's fun. Now we're just really down to kind of the guts. Rectifier, electrical. Looks like there's a seat lock. I wonder if the key works in the seat lock. Wouldn't that be nice? Can't tell. The key is really sketch. I would guess that maybe it would, but we'll find out. Oh, camera's all tangled up in here. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. Whew. That could have been disastrous, but there we go. Whew. Air boxes. Air boxes. A lot of stuff going on here. I kind of feel like calling it here, though. Look at that. Take a look at what we've done to this poor innocent motorcycle. That's what it was, or that's what it is now. That's what it was. We'll put it all back together. I ain't too worried about it, actually. I'm really not worried about it at all. We'll get it. We'll get it. We went to work on this. We did some work on that. There's a lot of parts. A lot of work. It's good stuff, man. That felt really good. Those wheels are going to be something else. Those wheels are going to be something else to try and clean up. I really don't want to buy rims. I don't want to get into relacing this. I mean, it'd be the same damn deal, but man, it's just more money. More money, more money. I got that motor out. There she sits. Hey, little buddy. We did that little cover that one night. Look how nice that looked. Bam. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to call that progress for one night. For sure. Man, we're still hanging. We're still hanging at 18 viewers. And I've been looking over. It's fluctuating 20, 25, something like that all the time. So that's great. So if you're new to the stream, go get your free sticker. A free Keep On Wrenching sticker is available for you on keeponwrenching.com. Please do that. Bottom of the home page. Bottom of the home page is where you're going to find that. All right, just go request that. And also, if you'd like to support what I'm doing, working on this 125S, go check out the merchandise store. Go do that. Colin, you got to head out? Oh, dude. A lot of cleaning up. Oh, okay, good. I thought you were heading out, Colin. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mess here. It's just a little bit of a mess in the Keep On Wrenching shop right now. Yeah, not too bad, though. But I got to find a home. I got to find kind of a home for the bike. I got a lot of tools. But really, when you think about it, we just took this entire motorcycle apart live on stream with only those tools. That's all we had. That's all we had. That was it. We took the whole damn bike apart with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, roughly 15 tools. And that depends if you're counting individual sockets as tools. I go when you go. How about that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, man, we're going on the 3-hour, 30-minute mark of working on motorcycles tonight. How fun is that, man? Thanks everybody for coming along for the ride tonight on keeponwrenching.com. Go get that free sticker. Sign up for the newsletter. I got to get the newsletter out. This weekend, I'll probably be working on that. Colin, possibly. But, well, let's think about that here for just a little bit of a second. Any special tools that I needed? I think you would need an impact driver in order to get the side cover off. There's definitely not a rubber hammer in the toolkit. I suppose you could find a log or something on the side of the road and figure it out. Needle nose pliers are really nice. But yeah, for the most part, in a pinch, if you had to, you could do it. It was like but it was like 110, 120 cold, Drew. So I'm pretty sure this engine is, or no. Yeah. Was that the Apocalypse bike or not? It was 110 or 120. It's fine. It runs. It's great. But you need to favor out old age. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean, Colin? Right. If it wasn't as old. I get what you're saying. Yeah. No, that's totally legit. Totally legit. Oh, man. There's more to do. There's a little bit more to do, but it's all pretty simple stuff. And I kind of want to slow down a little bit because this is where we're getting into like how the regulator rectifier mounts. There's some wiring stuff. I just kind of want to watch. I want to really be careful about how I'm doing this little section here because it's kind of key to get everything kind of right. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And plus, man, I'm kind of tired. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 10:30 U.S. Eastern time. So I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of getting a little tired here. Cool. Man, good chat again tonight. Good group of people coming in tonight. I want to thank Brian T for the donation. Brian T came in $24.99, fired off the Jack Bauer sounder tonight. That was awesome. I am about halfway through season 3 of 24. I've decided to start with season 1 and watch the whole damn series. Just kind of revisit that whole thing. And I'm about halfway through season 3. And my God, Kim is annoying. Kim, the cougar failed us. The cougar failed us in season 2. Big time. Colin, your tool set had pliers in it? Yeah, they come with pliers. They're real cheap. I did a whole video on the tool kits. That was kind of fun. Jacko, marathon effort. Thanks very much. That was kind of a marathon effort. I dove into that. That was a little ambitious, a little bit further than I thought. Like before the stream, I thought I was like, well, I'll just like take the front forks off. That'll be fun. Then maybe we'll go polish an engine and then we'll polish some wheels and stuff. Well, Lucas, you missed a lot. We covered a lot of ground tonight. 100%. There's basically nothing left of the 125S. It's pretty much gone. Yeah, Colin, that video is not that old. It's probably within the last 10 or 15 videos that I made. It was since having the 72 done. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much done. And then we've got the engine out, hanging out, right back there. I got some cleaning up to do. Got to kind of chill out a little bit. And then if we pan up here, there's the 125S. There it is. That's a 125S 1974 motorcycle in a box. This one's going to go really fast because look how small those hubs are. Look how small the engine is. I think it's going to polish up really, really, really fast. Getting the tank holes figured out is going to be the biggest challenge. Colin, you want to see those wheels looking like new? Ugh. How about this wheel looking like new? I can do that. That's the CB350 wheel. That one's looking like new already. I don't know, man. The front wheel is really, really, really bad. Really roached. I don't know if there's... I'm not sure if there's bringing that back. We'll find out once we kind of start diving into it. We'll get there. We'll get there, everybody. We'll get there. What are we looking at? 3 hours, 29 minutes, 3 seconds. How about that? Drew, thanks for stopping by. Just so you know, Drew, I freaking mailed out like another 12 stickers this week. There's more in my inbox now. I have plenty. Everybody, if you got a sticker from me in the mail, thank Drew. Drew made the stickers. He's an awesome part of the community. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. And again, congratulations on getting that bike running. I'll be honest with you, Drew, it gives me a little bit of inspiration to put the work in on the 68 CB. All right, because remember, I got the same damn bike. I got the same bike, same tank. Let me grab it. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. You know, we could be bike buddies. We'd have the same damn bike. So it'd be cool. Very cool. Really happy, and it's super motivating for me to see that you got that. And also to Terrence, congratulations getting that bike going. Next week could be kind of a fun stream, all right? I'm either going to be here or it's going to be kind of an interesting, fun stream. So I'll try to keep you all posted about what's going on there. So I might have a little bit of a road trip motorcycle stream. I think it could be a lot of fun. Colin, the stickers are awesome. Absolutely they are. Lucas, what do you think of a 76 Kawasaki KZ400? I'm picking one up for $200. One owner. It hasn't been registered since '79, but it has no compression. Well, Lucas, it depends on kind of your experience and what you're comfortable getting into. For $200, my guess is that it's worth picking up because there's $200 worth of parts on it no matter what. So you got to kind of figure out if you want to rebuild it, okay? Or if you want to, you know, try and rebuild it. And if it gets too crazy, you can always get your money back off of selling parts. Try to get as complete of a bike as you can. You know, exhaust carburetors, air boxes, if you have the parts, I don't know if this is your first bike, Lucas, or if you have experience. If you don't, that is really the big determinant on a lot of this stuff. But for $200, a 76 KZ400, it might be worth a shot. And either way, I think you'd get $200 worth of parts off of that. My 2 cents on that. All right. Just taking a look through here, seeing if there's anything else. Any new requests on the Keep On Wrenching group? I love when we can grow that live on stream. Nope, not tonight. Oh, yes, we did. Brian asked 37 minutes ago. Let's get him in the group. He even took the time to answer the questions. Let's get him in. So, what a great way. That is a great freaking way to end the stream. We'll also end the stream by celebrating with Terrence. Look at that stable idle. A little high, but that's pretty good. Dude, if it has a title, Lucas, if it has a title for $200, buy it. Buy it. The frame is worth that alone. If you strip it down and the frame is good, you can sell, like, if it has a title, buy it for $200. No questions asked. That's my 2 cents. Terrence, congratulations. And I want to go back, and we gotta get Drew's runner going here too. Such a freaking fantastic feeling when you get that stuff to work out, man. An amazing feeling. Again, keeponwrenching.com. Go request your free sticker if you haven't already. I mail them out, or I put them together on Sundays. I mail them out the next week, so you'll be getting those in the mail. Also, lots of changes are planned for the website. I just honestly haven't really had time to be diving into this stuff. But if you would like to support the Keep On Wrenching effort, you can always donate, and you can also pick up some cool little bits of merchandise. I love this. Is like my go-to mug now, and then my travel mug, my cup with the lid is pretty awesome. The exhaust is so nice, right? Drew's that exhaust on Drew's is that 2-into-1. I really like that. Then I also just sincerely, guys, I want to thank everybody for supporting the YouTube channel. Over 6,400 subscribers now. We're on our road to 10,000 subs in 2021. That is the mantra. That's what I'm really hoping to be able to do. So just do it. Yeah, Colin, great point. Just stay organized. Stay organized. Get a manual. All right, get a freaking manual. Take millions of photos. Colin's doing this active live right now. That's great advice. Lots of photos. Get a manual. Get a few different versions of manuals. I mean, I'm not really a Kawasaki person. I just have always focused on Hondas. I kind of stay with what's kind of familiar, and I'm expanding out in Honda. So I don't really know a lot about the Kawasaki's, but fundamentally they should be all operating pretty much, the same. It's kind of the same stuff. So yeah, I mean, do it. I mean, for $200 with a title and a frame, make sure the VIN plate and stuff is intact and that all matches. The engine probably won't match the frame. I don't know if that's just a Honda thing or not, but a frame with a title is worth $200. My opinion. Especially every other else. If it has the carburetors, if it has the exhaust, if it has the air boxes, handlebars, take a look. But look at where the 72 started. I actually just took a picture of this on my phone. I'm going to show you. I can't bring it up on the screen, but I will just show you. Like the 1972 CL, that is the bulk of the YouTube series, started with literally a pile of junk. Oh, I thought I had a photo on here. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. I thought I just took a picture of that and re-edited it. Where is it? Oh, God, I could have swore I had one. But go back and look at what I started with. Video number 1 of the YouTube series. And that'll give you a really good idea of what the possibilities really are. Lucas, I'm not a Kawasaki guy either, but I couldn't pass this up. Yeah, I wouldn't pass it up. I wouldn't pass it up. Colin, my manager has an 85 CB650 custom with 1,100 miles. Get through this first bike, man. Get through your first bike. Make sure that you love to ride. You know, I would do it. I mean, if you can get it, get it. But, you know, kind of one project at a time. Make sure you finish one and enjoy riding. I think that's the important thing too, because, you know, really why work on these and put all of this effort into all of this if we're not going to end up riding and having a good time. Cool. Man, this has been so much fun tonight. I can't believe the progress that was made. I've got a ton of stuff to clean up. So I'm actually going to call. I'm going to call this stream at 3 hours, 37 minutes, 14 seconds. Thank you to Brian T. Super chatted $24.99 to help support the effort. He said, I just needed some Jack Bauer in the stream. Consider this donation for the younger generation that is balling on a budget. It's awesome. It's so awesome. We have a great community. Keep On Wrenching group. Go get your free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. And yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, we'll see you in the next video or live stream. And Colin, I hope you do ride. Thank you. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Lucas. Who else was here? Tula Tom. Tula was hanging out. Drew was hanging out. Jacko was hanging out. Who else was hanging out? Oh my God. Chuck came in. Star Carrier was here. Terrence made an appearance. Todd came in. Oh man. Brian T, of course, came in. Who else? S. Garvin, he showed up. Michael was in. Trevor was in. Oh, Trevor, man, I hope I was, blah, blah, blah. I hope I was hitting all these messages all throughout the whole stream. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next Thursday. Could be a little bit different, though, just because I'm on a little bit of a mission. To help a fellow CB350 owner kind of get their bike on the road for the spring. So we'll see what next week holds. All right, so till next week, thank you. And we'll see you in the next live stream or video if I get around to it this weekend. So thanks again, everybody. See you next week.